Forgot my mic was muted, chat. Sorry. I muted it for a series I did yesterday. My fault. Yeah, I am so tired today, boys. Sorry. I was just tweeting out we're live. And I said if Salt's on the other team, I will go on a diva. I was tweeting out that we were live. I'm gonna need to wake up here, boys. Oh, we didn't get Salt. Damn.
Welcome to Oasis. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Don't be cringe, Samito's dad. That's how you get banned. You see the news about YouTube Twitch streamer Kiki killed herself? No, I did not. I'm not sure who Kiki is. I'm very out of tune with news and gaming because a lot of times, like, I don't know. I don't like the way information is presented nowadays. But that's really sad. You hate to see that. Chad, a little too much wine last night. Hanzo Soldier Mercy. God, God. Oh my god, we just juggled him. The hog's back. Oh no. Soldier. Look at Mercy, Mercy just flew in. Ball behind up top here. Need ball. He's one, ball one.
One, bit up.
Moving on back.
I'm almost there.
Kill him. I'm booping.
Hog's left. Anti.
Soldier on the left.
I love that.
Oh, did he get, I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Burning ball.
Maybe.
Hog and die.
Oh!
Good bop. Grenade. Mercy. Emo. Bop one.
Back dead.
Holy shit, I am fucking carrying.
Pushing key. Nice.
Holy shit, I'm carrying.
Don't soldier.
He's out, he's gone. We're fine.
Oh, okay.
Holy nice nano. Damn, this roll is fucking easy. Holy shit. Can't do that on damage. Care ball.
Never mind. Knock out the soldier. Put it down. You're coming right side. I need help.
No way she gave him that. No, hog mercenary res.
Yeah.
No way, I trolled. No fucking way, bro.
Alright, clear top.
Up right, yup. Nice.
One ball. I must have Mac. Oh no.
Hug weak.
You should have made it.
Gas is low. Can we win this still or no? Lucy up top. Good look at Mercy. Actually, Hog, just hold the space. Just hold him here. See, now this runs with me. Hold on, I can't. Nah, fuck, I can't. Can we kill Lucy again? He's out.
Can reset here.
Dude, I'm fucking nuts. Holy shit. Try me, kid. No way, dude. You gotta heal me there. Come on, bro.
Got nano gauge. Just wait for him back.
Jim's in the window.
Okay, none of us a beat. Kill ball, kill ball. Kill ball, kill ball.
Get him. I'm rebacking now, hold on. But don't engage when they're vising and hogging, just wait. I don't want to get mega. Good ball. Hog here too.
Oh, Jim's back.
Trying to go in with our tire, but yeah, my Lucio is trolling. This whole team's trolling actually. That's my first death of the round, and we're still losing.
Any touches? 97. Okay. Got OT. I can mine point.
I have bomb if you guys can saw.
Big.
Ball disc.
Mercy on point. She's in mid.
Luke's coming. Bye.
Discorded, don't discard.
Mercy one.
Slap.
Ball above. He discorded. Nice. Mercy discorded. Nice team.
Nice soup. Nate, this hero is so. Nate, I'm actually gonna roll swap, bro. I'm not kidding.
Score 1-0.
I'm no cap. I'm unironically gonna roll swap. Like, why would I ever play damage when I can just play D.Va or Hog or Winston? Well, not Winston. Well, yeah, kind of Winston.
Alright, game face on.
Yeah, you could put Brig Zen. Honestly, Ana's still fine. The only dive hero they had was Ball, so if I can probably peel that on my own as long as you guys position appropriately.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round
Teleporter online.
If they're on Hog, not D.Va, you can stay. But if they go D.Va, you'll have to swap. I'm coming to ball with you. He's low. They're all high ground.
He's set.
Who is?
Okay, up. 2-1. It's absolute.
No, I'm not with you.
Take mega.
Yeah, just kite this for now. Ball here, ball trap, ball trap.
Knock it up.
Which one?
Need help. Take mega.
Mary Earth.
Knock out Lucio. 1.
3. We can move.
Oh, Mercy.
I'm keeping Mercy.
Oh no, you just need to not troll. That's pretty much it. You get me out? You get me out? Okay. Yo, shit! Smackdown with the fucking hundo. What the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm hungover,
On
dog.
the right. Ball on Lucio on the right.
Thanks to that fucking hundo, brother. I appreciate it. This Brig swap is questionable. We can beat it and swap Zen after.
Yeah.
In the hook, I'm pushing in.
I'm walking tire in. I'm walking tire in. Let's go. Oh, my fault. I couldn't quite get it. Hog.
Shoulder. Down. Okay, up. So 3.
The Mercy first on point. Okay, our target priority is fucking backwards. This Mercy should be #1 every single time. There's no cast, there's no nothing. It's you kill the Mercy first, then we swap to her. They have too much health.
Yeah, we could dive on that Mercy too. Jump on her and then.
Yeah. If we go on the Mercy, the castle didn't die because she will fly away. But unless we force her off him, they'll just live forever.
Lucio disc. Ball disc.
Fucking backwards ass target priority. Their Mercy's fucking feeding too, and I'm the only one shooting her. Go left. They're not. We're. Walk left. Come here. Walk left.
Like again. Hook chasing me. Okay, hook me.
You can walk. I'm.
They can hook me.
Okay, he just used it.
No. Okay.
Bro, what the... Shoot the hog.
Go from low.
Routing power. Forward shield.
Yeah, no, there's just no way. Like,
Look around.
okay, next time, like, just fucking walk. Like, we will never win just sitting there. I will body block. I will get you guys where you need to go, but just at least do it, or we have no chance.
1-1.
Okay.
Fucking shit team, dude. My backline's trolling. One of them was dead every fight.
To raise my 8 p.m.
Let's go rush. We're just not even bothering with this. Like, dude, I can't fucking stand that. Like, literally, I can't do anything. These kids just fucking sit there, beat their dicks in my backline. Like, fuck.
Here
Sorry.
you go. Love, Diva.
Well, thank you, SmackDown, again for that fucking hundo, dog. You're the goat. But, like, yeah, chat, for fucking real. Fucking stupid, dog. Fucking walk in. I can't stand it when teams don't do that. Like, oh, you just let the Roadhog run literally wherever he wants the whole game. I mark him. We'll go straight at this hog. Don't let's kick it away. Come here. Okay, you guys all went point. That is tragic. I'm switching hog, so I can't peel all this if that's how we're gonna play. So you guys are getting a fucking hog, because apparently my DPS not only can't fucking shoot their hit scan, but my team's pathing is so bad they walk down the middle of the fucking point. Kids are fucking terrible. Like, I'm not playing Diva for a bunch of fucking idiots. I'm sorry.
Going left. Going all the way left.
What am I doing?
He's gonna hook hog. Unless you boop him away, dog. It's not real. Boop him away. Holy fuck, you're so bad. What are you doing, dude? Kids are just trying to lose. It's crazy. It's too fucking wild. This has been a huge... Their backline's bad, but it allows their tanks to get value because of it. Because my backline's worse. Our squishies have just been hard trolling this game. Like, how are you dead before the fight? Yeah, fat GGs. Stunna won't window for his life. Stunna literally will not window with horrible pathing. My Hanzo's dead pre-fight every fight. Actual 1v6. This game very quickly became a fucking 1v6. My Ryan has been fine. Dude, where's my team? How much? Dude, like, it's so much to barely win. Oh no. I'm just instant dead, bro. I make one mistake, we lose the game. It's crazy. Let's see if my team can win a single team fight on their own. That'd be a no. That'd be a no. That'd be a no. Shocker. Win a single team fight on your own. Challenge. Fucking dog shit ass team. Literal 1v6, dude. So bad. So bad, bro. So bad. Like, literally, if I'm not killing their whole team, I can assure you no one on my team is doing fucking anything. I can't stand lobbies like that, dude. Like, just fucking hop in the backpack and at least pocket me. Like, the fact that I'm on Diva, my backline are so out of position, they're finding ways to die to a fucking Roadhog, really lets you know how dog shit they are. I'm sorry. How are you finding a way to do that? I don't get it. It shouldn't even be fucking possible. Your Masters DPS, they're shitting on your top 500 DPS. How is that possible? Well, if you direct your attention to the hero selection that their Masters DPS pick compared to our top 500 DPS, their Masters DPS happen to be hit scan players, which is much easier to get value on than projectile. So it didn't really matter. In tickets? No, I'm just trying to play the better role, but unfortunately, like literally, if one of our DPS had gone hit scan, we win that game because they were doing fucking air on their projectile heroes, literal air. Why do you have liar avoided? I don't even think I need to explain that one. I don't even think I need to explain that one. I think it's pretty straightforward.
Defenses. Select your hero.
Get the fuck off of Roadhog, bro. Stop. I'm going Zarya, whatever.
Together we are strong.
I think I have a Moira main too. This is fucking unlucky, dog. Might be able to carry this one though. We'll see. All right, love you, man. Keep the pressure on these devs. Give us actual content. I love you too, bro, but I have absolutely zero impact on what they do. So I'm sorry, brother.
I will not let the fate that befell this place happen to my country.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Double. Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking swap. They have mercy though. That's good. Need my hog to give me some fucking charge though. Hop in, boys. Backpacks available for everybody. Stop mining.
Group up with me.
Swap Diva. No, they're out. Okay, well, he did just walk out of that grab, I guess. Or he rolled out of that grab. Some charge up here. Wait, look at this dumbass. Where's my team? They're just running. Dude, I can't fucking stand this team, bro. Oh my god. Chat, newsflash. They have rush, you have rush. We have fucking max charge Zarya. They don't. Engage. Engaging when they try to take off angles is how you win. Not sitting on the point, letting them flank and fucking shit on you from kill boxes. Pro tip.
Barriers on you. Go. Join me. Barriers on you.
No, I didn't know what to do. Lucky. Okay, I have a decent amount of charge here. I mean, I should be able to get grab if I get one more good bubble on myself. Get like a lot of energy. Should do it right there. Now we need to be speeding on them. We'll see if my team actually does it. Which naturally they won't. Dude, I can't fucking... Alright, fine. We'll just camp. We'll just camp and play slow against Pharah Mercy, dude. Fuck you.
Triple kill.
They just sit there in the back of the map.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, they sit there and play slow. Dude, you just can't make this shit up, dog. A COD code carrying? Fuck, I'm carrying! I get us an initiation every fight. And I can promise you, this comp ain't doing shit without my initiation. I'm just sitting in slow with Lucio Moira against Pharmacy when their Ana's rotated in. It's crazy. No one knows how to play this game anymore, bro. It's wild.
Prepare to
We
attack.
full held? We didn't full held. They have a tick and a half.
Select your hero.
So yeah, so chat, you beat Pharmacy Poke by playing fast after their backline rotates in and rushing their backline. Like you rush the targets that you can kill. And that's gonna force the Pharmacy to drop on you. But if you play slow and you let them rotate wherever they want and you let the Pharah flank, you just let them take the angles they need to win and you just sit there and you do nothing. Like, it's stupid.
Together, we are strong.
Can't keep up. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Play slow? Yeah, maybe in fucking gold, brother. Maybe in gold. Maybe in gold.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Despite our differences, I do respect your work, Dr. Ziegler.
Alright, let's see if I can get charge off rip. There's gonna be a far up. He gave me half charge right away, so I go inside under so the far doesn't have the angles on me. I'm gonna wait for my bubbles, chat. We're gonna wait for bubbles and we're gonna cross with our bubbles. There's a Winston here on my left. So we're just gonna go in actually. Break the bub. I need to go Diva probably, but I just want to play Hog or Zarya. I want to force Zar. Well, no, I need to go Diva. I do. You just have to go Diva into that. And that's why Diva's just better than Zarya. Like, there are no heroes they can swap to force you off of Diva, but there's many heroes they can swap to force you off of Zarya. Fuck you, kid. I don't give a fuck if she reses. Easy.
Victory.
Like people, but no, look, there are times where you want to play slow with Rush, 100%. That is not one of them. You play slow until their backline is, because look, if they want to contest the point, right? Their backline, let me explain this. All right, come here. Take a gander, boys.
Ready for battle.
What?
Now arriving
Okay,
at
never mind.
Neutral Tower. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I know Brig's not broken in low ranks, so they don't know what they're doing. Yeah, exactly. Dude, it is so funny to me that low rank players say Brig is bad. It's not Brig that's bad, it's you that's bad. Like, dude, you're plat. Like, no shit, the hero doesn't fucking work for you. You're bad. Like, fucking anything works for you in your rank. Like, Brig gets the most value in playing against good players because the good players know what they're doing and she excels at shutting them down, which is horrible for the game.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Fuck is Marcel? Marcel's dumbass is texting me, boys. Yeah. Oh my god. I need my hog to charge me though. Okay, if I break this Rhine shield. Okay. So, it would work if my hog would charge me at the start of the fight. But if he doesn't charge me at the start of the fight, we auto-lose. So, interesting play from him, and as well as the fact we are on Widow Doomfist. This might not be it, boys. Love it when they pick Widow Doomfist on fucking this map. Oh, my hog, there we go. So, we need some shield break, not Widowmaker. What are we doing, bro? Oh, I gotta reload. Oh. You die. Oh, you try me, huh, shitter? You lose this. That was almost a snipe. Yeah. Zarya is so fun. I just hate how they gutted her. They nerfed Zarya and buffed Diva and Hog. Like, why? What? Yeah, I should have broken. Just not looking good because they're about to noob me. And tire me. Flipping the map, maybe. I had to reload. That was really bad time. If I didn't have to reload, I wanted to go for the BAP first, but I needed to. I saw the cast lower, so I just swapped. If I traded for the BAP, it would have been way more worth it. Now we got to make sure we don't C9. Don't C9. Thank you. You want to grab walls like that, chat, so it pulls the Rhine forward, so the BAP can't heal him or immortality field him. And it's really hard to get it just right, but. But somehow my team is dead before the fight, which is impressive. My Ana got greedy. Okay. 56, not bad. Problem is their Zarya's going to be way ahead of me on grab, and they went full poke, which is going to make this really hard. See if I can get their back line here. Baited him in like that. Nice. Yeah, we're all dead. My Ana is getting shit on. And BAP is in the game. And BAP is single-handedly the reason why I probably should go Diva. But I can't. Because I don't want to. This game's over.
Score 0-1.
It's good to be back home.
Despite our differences, I do respect your.
I think I just go Ryan.
Justice will be done.
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna Ryan. Like, we just need the Ryan.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Teleporter
I was just
online.
late. It's not good. How do you not know how to TP, bro? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna Zarya because we can't TP to point right, so it's whatever.
Together, we are strong.
Don't care. These kids suck. Neymar's dog shit. GG. DPS div and hog div won't lie. We really need to not be on Roadhog and Zerg div too. Take an off angle here. Hold on, I'm breaking the TP. Like walking right, and oh, back, you're chasing. Keep baiting. Okay. Yeah, I think this is just GG. I don't lie. All right, so who the avoids here? Let's get on this. Here we go. Let's take a gander. Okay, Neymar. That kid's fucking horrible. A hog player just because he plays hog, and then probably tricky. And then I can do this game. Just enormous gaps on every roll. Yeah, he's kind of out of this map. We pop up you in. I'll pop you this year. Walk in. You cannot play slow against that. Just walk in. At least she is more aggressive than our entire team. They just don't walk in. They just try to play slow against that and expect to win. Hey, this is kind of comp. If we're going to play this shit, like, you balls out and go 1-for-1 as much as you can. Because if we play slow, they win that.
Should play point. I got TP still.
Our mate's front lining with our Reaper, so. Dude, holy fuck. Whatever.
He's literally been rolling us off and shit all game. He's just been throwing the entire time.
Огонь по
Yeah, he
готовности.
doesn't care.
Just report him in void.
That kid belongs in a jail cell. Are you going to work?
Yeah. If you want to meet Josh and have a clear, I'll let you know.
Oh, yeah. Did I avoid that Neymar kid? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, it's just like blatant throwing. It's crazy. All right, let's see. Let's get this kid banned. Sayonara, kid. Fuck out of ranked. See, this is the thing. Like, if Blizzard wants Overwatch to be successful, they need game moderators to go look at what that kid did that game and insta-ban him. Because the problem is, like, Activision won't hire game mods is the problem number one. Number two, like those kids get banned eventually, but like unless like there should be a way, like if there's a report on that kid and there's like staff, especially at high level play, and they go in the game and they watch what he did, like that should be an instant ban. Like he's walling us in spawn, he's doing all this shit. Like you should see that and be like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, kid. You're banned for 7 days. Fuck off. You know, like that's such an obvious insta ban too. But again, Blizzard won't do that, and that's why they're considered a joke and their game is considered a joke because like they've just forgotten completely what it means to be a multiplayer game. Like you have to have integrity in your game. You have to, or the product's gonna fail, right? When you let the community and certain players in the community hard throw games and say, "Oh well, it's just their play style, so sorry." Like your player who actually wanted to play this game properly is gonna say, "Why the fuck would I ever do that when I have this dog shit ass fucking loser entering the game?" Like, no, I'm sorry, kid is terrible. And again, watch this chat. You ready? I'm gonna check his profile. It's gonna be private. So I can't even check his win rates. I can't check any important information to let me know if he's doing this in a lot of lobbies. You know what I mean?
Select your hero.
Like, I don't know, bro. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Should be an insta ban. It makes me so mad. Like, if I did that shit, I'd get banned so quick, dude. Fucking Jesus.
Together, we are strong.
I'm getting sick of getting fucking hog players on my team, too. I'm not gonna lie to you. What up, Quake?
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
A warrior's greatest weapon.
I put a Sam and told him my team's on Thanksgiving PlayStation. Thought that was not cool and banned me for 72 hours. Well, PlayStation's also soft, so like they're like, dude, what happened to gaming that everyone got so like? Look, I get it's a lot. It's like the progressive culture and stuff, and I think a lot of that's really good. But like the problem is now it's kind of going too far. Like, if it's at the point where you can't even talk shit in game and say, like, I'll see your mom at Thanksgiving, like, it's too far. I'm just gonna walk right in here. Just walk in. I'm probably dead to trap here.
Dead. I'm probably dead here.
Let's go. We can go Lucio more and just run them over. Lucio Zan is just not.
Live up here if we can walk in
I
quickly
am
before I
not
get
a
fucked.
good loser.
Yeah, I'm going Moira, guys.
Anything but, you know, well, really, yeah.
Ready for combat.
Lower down, lower down.
Alright, sick.
There's a hog here too. I can bubble myself on you. Okay, well. Okay, this go right. Don't go left so they can't shoot you. Astral. Okay, I'm max charge here. Just wait. We're gonna speed straight through right. Straight up the stairs, okay? Because they're gonna tire, and I won't have my bubbles, so we need to go straight upstairs. Are y'all ready? Go, 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 go. Straight across, come upstairs. We're chilling, we're chilling.
I'm holding my left click.
Okay, get ready. They come in here, we're gonna kill them, okay?
I'm out of my left click.
Yeah, this is GG. I'm staying Zarya, I do not care.
Bob and Hoggle.
Yeah, we can beat main and then follow up with Cole
I will never see that.
and just go straight left at the Ash and the Hug. Where is he? We can walk, we can walk, we walk, we walk, walk, walk. I'm denying it, but we use ultimate.
currently
Okay.
fucking crying.
You have Cole. You have Cole. You want with Cole?
Are we committing?
Yeah, commit. Yes, yeah. There's junk behind you. Junk behind you. Care. Junk in our spawn.
This fight is not over.
There we go. And as long as I take the brunt of those CDs, we just win. Who are you on? Who are you on? Who are you on? I can bubble you on point, Hog.
There's in there too.
Hog is man.
I have bubble still. Mercy here. Mercy here. Mercy on point. Mercy point. Mercy pressing. Mercy pressing. Wait, can we push them? Can we walk at them?
As I'm throwing a healing orb down main. I'll try and bro. My healing orb goes so fast.
Okay, I'm just grabbing the first thing I see here, okay? If she's there, I'm grabbing her. If she peeks the window, I'm grabbing it. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. She's there, she's there. Break shield, break shield. You can get her after. Ah, close. Damn. Alright, walk high. That's a good look. You guys are all main. Oh no.
You're really in there, man.
Okay, we need to go high ground. They all just ran main. Why? Why would we ever go main against that?
With my right click. All right, let's go, Hanzo. I'm here with you.
I'm just switching now. I'm just gonna go Diva. Whatever. Boring ass fucking game. Zen Hog, fucking Junk Ash every game. It's so bad, and the devs cannot figure out how to get this shit out of the game. Just go straight left. I'm gonna fly in from left on them. You guys ready? Go now. Go now. Go now. Go now. Where's this new trap? I'm going on Mercy bottom right. This place. Can we stop them here? Look at Sick. Look at Sick. Look at Sick. Look at Sick. This Sick is trolling. We can bait them here, Widow. We might be able to turn this. Give me a second. Give me a second to get this Mega. You just need to leave.
I full.
Yeah. So do the same thing out high. We can call out top. I'll fly in from the window, and we force them down. After we force them down, we rotate on one of the sides and kill them. I'll Matrix Union high.
Fucking dead, bro.
Okay, so yeah, guys, should go from like wide right. We keep trying to rotate like in front of all their damage without a shield. Like, if we go in from wide right, they can't shoot you nearly as easily. But if we keep walking down the middle of the lanes, they're just gonna shit on us. Like no one, like how does no one not know how to path? Like this is like we don't know how to walk to a point. What the fuck happened in this game, dude? Like these kids literally cannot walk to an objective. We're tossing useless damage orbs too. You save that heal orb to save your life. Yeah, I forced them back here. Okay, I'm gonna fly in. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I don't know what to do about this, won't I? I have to play Diva. You might need to get off Hog. I won't lie to you. I know you have whole Hog, but well, it'll work on defense. It's just this a comp on offense is just not it. We have double sniper, fucking.
On the right.
Probably dead dog here. We can kill him. We can kill him. Unless you get dumpstered instantly. Yeah, good run. Fuck these kids. I'm playing Stay Out of Boys.
Score 1-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Just playing Sig, whatever. I can't play hog. I have a hog one trick. Dude, like look at this shit. Like now he's not bad. Like right, like this guy. I'm not trying to flame this guy by the way. Like he's like a consistently mid GM player if I remember right. So like he's not bad. This is a 4.5 game, but it just fucking shows you like it's just out of nowhere they buff hog and all these hog players just fucking start winning to SRs they just should not be at. It's fucking stupid, dude. Like, this is not Overwatch at all. This is fucking terrible. Oh my god, that scared the fuck out of me. I'm not leaving. So.
Check your math.
Alright, this is actually pretty winnable though. I'm not gonna lie. I want to know the dumbass that set this off. Please kill that fucking kill them in here. Dude, what are y'all doing? Yeah, I might grasp it, he doesn't, which is good. No! Bro, fuck me, man. That's so bad. We're gonna lose still because I died. I have to live that. The thing is, like, I want to play super aggro there. Well, I guess I have to kite that, but I just don't want to let them in left. Yeah. Yeah. Went too far, I think. I went too far, and most importantly, we just couldn't get bailed out of the situation. Luckily, we're finally getting some valuable kills here. So I'm going to walk forward hard and flex early. He went over the top. Yeah, he's back there. It's not looking good. I can't touch this either. Yeah, this game's just an auto L, boys. I won't lie to you.
The universe is magnificent, isn't it?
They actually need to nerf. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do about Hog. They need to nerf him. So, like, Hog should be a pick in maybe one of every 10 games at GM. But he's in every fucking game. It is so stupid.
Activating the barrier. Barrier won't hold together. My barrier is destroyed. Get ready for a
This tire's about to get wet and wild. Hog's probably dead, but we trade out. I'm not giving him this. Try it, dog. I'm fucking trolling. That's my fault. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I don't know what I was doing with that one. My brain just farted. That firearm threw me off. That was completely my fault. Not that it would have made a difference because we still win anyway. But I think we're okay.
The universe
yeah, we're
is
good.
magnificent, isn't it?
But I don't know what I was thinking with that. I tried to catch him. So what I was thinking there, chat, is I wanted to catch the Bob here. Because if I catch it and flux him here, it's going to throw him down there, and the ult is useless, and we hold the space. It's a really weird play that you don't see a lot, but it would have been good. I didn't realize that I wanted to do it until I was about one second too late.
Activating the barrier. Barrier no longer exists. Barrier won't hold together. Assemble at this location. Group up here.
Did I knock him? Oh no. Do not C9, please. Please do not C9. Oh! I was about to lose my fucking mind, dude. Holy shit. Alright, well, they vouched and they windowed, so that was really good that we got that flux off there. That's much more valuable for us. Somebody looks boring to play. Yeah, okay, BP. Wait, am I banking that? I like to bounce my little orb chat. Because they do just as much damage if I bounce direct them, right? He's probably going to tire me if he's smart. What's up? Oh, nailed him. Holy fuck. Fuck out of here, dog. Now, let's see if I can catch this bat, because if I can, it's a huge kill. I think I can. I think he might just be hiding. He's under me, isn't he? What the fuck?
10 seconds.
Assemble at this location. It's time for a gravitic flux.
Dude, I'm so bad. It's been so long since I played Sig. Oh, I'm gonna kill you though. You just need to be a little patient, chat. That's kind of like it's the same problem with Genji, where it's really easy to jump the gun, and you just need to be patient. Like this is a really common. It actually was the same problem with my Genji back in the day, where you just kind of jump the gun and you try to force it when you don't need to, and like it's the right play there, but like Flux, I'm pretty sure your uptime, and this is a really common mistake when you're first learning Sigma. Let me build my ult real quick. So Flux, like you have like 6 seconds in the air. That's a lot of time. That is a lot of time. So you can really work with that. How do I boot this guy? Oh, I knocked him in. Fuck me.
Double kill.
So, there we go. So watch this. You're coming to the point, right? I have basically 5 seconds. This is a lot of time. You know, and I keep trying to force it because like I want to I wanted to C9 them there, but that's just too fancy. You don't have to do that. Like I wanted to get them before they touch the point, but the reality is we probably have a more consistent win rate if I just let them get on the point, because I know they have to get onto the point, right? And I just confirm a kill or 1 or 2. Like, most of the time, you probably end up winning that. Like, obviously, if you can get to C9, that's nice. I was thinking about fluxing him, like, when he was on the high ground, but that was just forced. Like, you just don't want to force it too early. You have a lot of time to work with. Make sure you utilize that time, because here's how players are going to react. Get out of here.
Dumpster fire so bad the smoke detector caught it.
Yo, thanks for the 5, Jesse. I appreciate it. Yeah, so look. A player's initial reaction when they see a flux is going to be, okay, we're going to move around, right? So if you wait like a couple seconds and you're safe where you can't get hooked, they'll be like punishable. Like they won't expect that. So look here, ready? I need to explain what happened in that one fight too. Look at this, ready?
Traveling to Hanamura.
So I know they're gonna come from here, right? They have to touch the point. So I don't need to flux this. My teammates have this. I just flux if they get to point, and that's what we're gonna change. If I can get more consistent with my fluxes. See how I just forced that? There's just absolutely no reason to force that. Where I pop this, I still have 4 seconds to look around the map. Like, I could have gone here. I could have gone the hog. I could have gone the bap, right? How much time do I have on the clock? Let's look. It's really easy to forget these things. So I still have like 5 seconds left after this point. Just barely missed them. So I would have 4 seconds from here. I could fly myself up to high ground. I could look for the BAP. I just need to wait because their BAP has to peak, right? He has to peak. He has to get in the fight. They have to get in the fight, right? And so when they hear the flux, most players are going to assume I'm doing it on them, right? So I can use that assumption to my advantage. We'll play Sigma again here, and I'm going to try this again. We'll play Sig again, and we're going to try this again. Like, I have so many options, but, like, if I just try to rip it and force it, like, chat, I ulted when I still, like, when I'd only used 16% of the time. 18%? 18%. I'd only used 18%.
There is no obligation for the universe to make
17.5%?
Imagine the worst possible outcome.
Whatever it is, right? Bottom line is I misused most of that time, and like being patient in these games is really, really important.
30 seconds.
Acknowledged.
Ah, you're here. It's good to have backup.
Always glad to lend you a hand, Dr. Ziegler.
All right, well, fuck it.
4, 3,
They're holding spawn. They're holding spawn.
Morning, Sam!
What's up, dog? I'm out right side. Oh, they're not. Okay, they're not holding spawn. They're just fucking. Hold on, catch them. Wait, I may be able to catch them here. Hold on. Ball one. Okay, my fault.
They're running junk widow.
Nah, it was my fault. I should have grasped. I assumed I was gonna get healed there, so I wanted to save my grass so we could aggressive push. Just play slow. Like their comp's not that good, so just wait. I'm almost back. As long as we get. You can. Take one. Junk left, care. Just go and spawn. Your gun's down.
Payload in motion.
Junk, he's fucked up. Look at this junk. Yeah, just go ball. I think ball's really good. Junk's still trolling. I can't shield Widow. Give me a second. I have no shield. I have no shield for Widow.
Signal grab.
We can window up here. Can you window up here? They have grab. Yeah. Nice. Walk forward.
Look at that widow.
Who's still trolling? This heal one, dude. I need to get fucking healed, dog. You need to get off BAP right now. Oh my god, this is terrible play. Can you go? I think you just play Ana so that we have a stun for their ball.
It's playing again.
Because they're just fucking rolling through us. And
Kill shot.
I think you just go Ana. Pretty sure he's an Ana player, not a bad player. Wait a minute. You see on the flux? Or ball in flux? Sig stuck here? Yeah, kill Sig. Sig dies. Dude. What is this game? I'm about to leave voice, dog. I can't stand lobbies like this. I'm about to just, you know what, dude? Fucking whatever. I do not care. Not relying on team play when these kids literally cannot do fucking anything for themselves. I will just do it by myself.
6 out. Looking for slam.
You guys walk right. You should just stay on her. Just not getting fucking anything, dog. I don't know what to tell you. Like, oh, like this is the fucking biggest support gap I've seen in a minute, dude. It's not because the mercy pick, actually.
All one.
Oh, actually one. Dude. I need you guys to do literally anything. Back up. No, I'm taking this for you. Don't worry. Okay. I'm doing so much and my team is doing literally nothing. Like, I am actually 1 versus 6 right now. This is incredible. I am literally 1v6.
No top right.
This game is a fucking 1v6, dog. There's one. How many more? There's 2, and he gets nanoed. Oh my god. Fuck it, I'm gonna kill this shitter. Like, holy fuck, you guys are terrible. Like, I'm actually 1 versus 6 right now. I'm bad. Excuse me? Excuse me? Please kill him. Please kill him. He lives. Holy shit. What are my DPS doing, bro? Literally, you're not shooting them. He missed the pile drive! Proficient in all tanks, my ass!
Your support has arrived.
Bro! That fucking amp speed. I have whole hog now, though, for when this ball comes in. I'm just gonna solo ult him. Dude, the fact that I have to literally go to Roadhog just to have a chance in this game is just... I get teleported into a trap. Literally TP'd into the trap. You shouldn't have grasp. I'm dead to tire. Dude, this is a massive void on this team. We don't need Brig. They have full poke and a ball. You just need to go on and live. And so that I can actually take space. I literally am getting nothing. There's another one. There's another one. There's another one.
Your support has arrived.
60 seconds.
Oh, I over fucking went. I'm gonna get flux here if I'm not careful. Look at my mercy. She has Valk already. Oh no. Not bueno. I just get knocked to Narnia and back. I want to keep making plays like that though, chat, because if I don't, my team guaranteed loses. So, like, they've been doing nothing, so I have to be fucking stupid. Like, I have to go make plays every single fight, because if I don't, they get shit on. I feel like Hog and Bogdan synergize well. They do because they, I don't know. It's just these kids are literally fucking horrible is all it is. I don't understand how players can do so little for so long. Yeah, no, dude, thank God their Lucio's bad, because if their Lucio was good, like, we would be losing. We wouldn't have capped first at all. He's just been trolling. Their Sig's bad too, but he's just getting resources because my team's bad. So. Grasp? Fuck off then. Is he down here? I think they kill him. Thank you for being dog shit. Please, fucking what did my DPS need to shoot this kid? Wasted my whole hog, unfortunately. Just cap. Their Lucio is trolling, dude.
Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Everyone's like, man, we're trying. I don't give a fuck if we're trying. I give a fuck if we're winning. And, like, I'm not going to get in voice because it's just going to end up making me try to micro you. And you have no, like, you won't understand what I'm saying. So here's a problem. There are teams like this, chat. This is just what you have to do. No toxicity. It just kind of is what it is to win. And a lot of people like to see it as toxicity, but it's really not. Like, if I'm in voice and I'm trying to talk to these kids, and they can't listen, they can't do anything, it's just gonna piss me off. I'm gonna try to micro them. They're gonna get upset because they feel under pressure, and it just blows up the team even more. Like, we aren't gonna win this game from communication, right? It's Havana anyway, so it's just fucking dumb. So you just leave voice and you just play your best character with teams like this. And my best character is definitely not Hog, but it's the only thing that I can get resources on my team from and not, like, waste a bunch of shit. So we're gonna break shields. I'm gonna get a good angle here. If they're, dude, it broke. That's so unlucky. I made the right call there, too. Go ahead and kite this. Ball's coming in. See if I can get a nice little hook here. Probably kite back. See if we can, get a little creative here, chat. I really need to hook this on, there's a Widow. And it breaks again. You just can't make this shit up, dog. And that's 3 kills I should have had. Don't get any of them. Okay, I'm probably dead here, but if they all kite back, this is really good. Yeah, they are. Okay. 1 for 1, and I got a space. That should have killed like 3 people there, but oh well. What up, Jason? I'm back again, watching it work. Hope you're having good games. If not, making good games. Hey, we're working on it, man. 11-9, big gold damage the whole game. A lot of resources coming out from the team. It's going great. Although I did go like chat. So that's it. I still win us that fight if I go 1 for 1 because we get all the room on Havana. You have an Ana now? Maybe Hog's no longer necessary. No, Hog's the pick for sure. They have Ball. They have Ball, Lucio, Ana. See if I can get something to happen here. Fuck out of here, dog. I'm dead. I should not have whole hogged that. I wanted to get us. Wanted to get us some room there, but I assumed he wouldn't have grasp if his shield was up. But I feel like that guy's not masters too. That or it's his Ana is giving him a lot of resources.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Wow. I need to hit that shot. I have one shot at this. Damn, missed it. What that hero is actually so fucking stupid. And chat, you know what the best part is? Here's what you gotta ask yourself. I've hooked this guy a bunch of times. Where have my DPS been? They just don't shoot. Like, you know what I mean? They're just like, my DPS have not even been fucking in the game. And I would have got res, so I'm gonna try to hold this room for her. Where's Ana? Ana's 1 HP. Thank fucking God. I'll lose my mind if we didn't kill her. Dude, if I died to this kid... Yo, like, I actually don't have a team. I actually do not have a team. Like, he's flexing me every fight. He's flexing me every fight. Come here, fucking shitter. Fuck out of my game. And my team does not even shoot them when I hook them. It's wild, bro. I mean, fucking literally God's work out here. Fucking do it myself. Put my Thanos glove on. Fuck it. Let's get one more here. I'll literally fucking not fine. I'll do it myself. All right.
Okay, back to work. Still lurking with the headphones in.
How does that... Oh, I fucking dare you. Okay. Okay, back to work. Still looking at all the headphones in. You got it, dog. Watch this hawk peek my left. Ready? Excusez-moi! Bro, fuck off. How does that not hook him? No, I actually am 1v6. This game chat is a 1v6. In fact, yes. Has your Widow killed their Widow once? I'm not worried about that. I don't care about winning the Widow duels. All I need them to do to win... Well, obviously not that. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna reload. Oh. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Not an Ana's there. I can't. I'd like to, but that's how you lose. So. Ah, titties. It's actually 1 health. And how, so, chat, anyone care to explain how it's possible that I can kill those people, hold the space for my team, and I'm still not getting healed? Can someone explain how that's fucking possible to me? How am I holding the space that if I needed to hook that Widow to win? How is it that I literally have to kill 8 people to win? And even whilst I'm fucking doing it, I don't get anything. No, this whole team is trolling. I'm telling you, it is not just one role. Every other player on this team is trolling. Well, maybe not on Mercy. I think our Mercy's probably doing her job. The rest of them are just doing a literal air. Fucking, they're applying to be on the cast of Airbud, bro. For real. I don't want to get hooked. No way we lose this, yeah? How am I not getting shit? I am killing their whole fucking team, and you guys still can't give me fucking anything. Chat, make it make sense. I am literally killing their whole team, and I still don't get shit.
No one can hide from my sight.
Dude, chat, can you guys explain that to me? How that's fucking possible? My Ana does have fucking 25 deaths. Please shoot him. Yeah, nice. I got this one, boys. Nope. No, I'm gonna walk here. This was the most undeserved win for my team. The amount of fucking deadlifting I had to do to keep these kids just in the game at all is unreal.
Play of the game.
Literally, this shit I had to do to keep us in the game, that game. Holy crap, bro. That wasn't just one player, chat. I could, like, okay. Games like that, when you see them running us over like that, that is all, it's never one player. I promise you. Like, you can see one player get gapped and your team still stay in the game, but like that whole team was out of the game. It was not just one. The map did not help. Now my Ana's not bad. Like I've played with that Ana a bunch of times, and he's been fine. He's actually been pretty good. It's just like I just don't know what the fuck happened that game. You literally proved why tank is the most impactful role in the game. I wouldn't say that because, for one, they weren't playing Baptiste. They were not playing Baptiste, and they had a Lucio who was trolling. That Lucio I need to avoid, actually. Their Lucio was just fucking griefing that game so hard. Not even subtle, like just straight up griefing. Like, it just shows you, like I had to go hog. I literally had to go hog to just solo do it myself. My Ana is not a bad player, so I do not need to avoid my Ana. I don't think any of those kids were bad players. I just don't know what they were doing that game. Sam, my sister says she thinks you're cute and she lives in Cincy. Are you still single? No, I can assure you that I will not date your sister. So why are you not queuing DPS? Why would I want to queue DPS? Chat, I'm actually role swapping to tank. I am seriously considering role swapping to tank for Overwatch 2. If they make Doomfist a tank, like I might swap roles. Because of Doom? No, I just don't think DPS is fun anymore. Like, it's just not a fun role. It's like, like they've just overtuned, like the way they've changed heroes in the game have made the game incredibly unfun for DPS unless you play Tracer, and even if you play Tracer, it's still ass. Nah, that's just weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's just kind of weird. What about Echo? I don't enjoy playing Echo. Like as time has gone on, I actually prefer Pharah. I think Pharah is way more fun to play than Echo is. I don't like Echo. And Tank's just a better, like, it's just straight up a better role. I mean, aside from Echo Mercy, just gatekeeping sometimes. Like, I think, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's kind of weird, Ball. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little weird to say, but whatever. Regardless of that, like, so my Zarya's really good. My Ryan's decent. My Hog's pretty good. I need to learn, if I learn Sigma, Diva, and Doom gets swapped to tank, my tank hero pool will actually be pretty good. And I think my Doomfist will be a better tank. If say Doom ends up being a tank and he's actually good, which I don't think he will be. It's just, again, it just shows you how lost the dev team is. Sorry, the hero balancers are, because like, and hero designers, like, it could work, but no one is asking for this shit. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. Echo is fun to play into Rush when Rush is strong. But when Poke is strong, Echo is not fun to play at all. Like, Echo and Pharah should be heroes that are designed to enable, like, so here's when the game is at its best, chat. The game is at its best when Rush is standard, because that means that Ryan can be played, Winston can be played, Zarya can be played. Like, the most heroes in the game can be played if Rush is standard. Because if Rush is standard, that means it's actually neutral against Poke in some situations, right? Because I've talked about this quite a bit. When going head-to-head, Rush versus Poke, Poke comp has the initial advantage because they can start engaging before the Rush comp, right? So if Poke can engage on Rush first and Rush is the better comp, you'll still see a lot of the Poke heroes like Echo and Pharah get played on a probably about like 30 to 50% of the maps, and that's when the game has the most hero pool diversity. And it's fun. And that's when the game is also the most fun. Did you hear MMR resetting isn't resetting in Overwatch 2? Saw that. Yeah, I mean, I've talked about this a long time ago. Blizzard will never reset MMR. They needed to in Roll Q, they didn't. They missed an opportunity. They don't want to do it. Sam, what's your guess at Doom skill attribute changes as tank? I have no clue. From the sounds of it, they were really struggling because you can't have a tank's tank ability be a passive. It just won't work. Like, if Doomfist has to do something to get value to initiate compared to other tanks, you're just at an inherent disadvantage for competing for the one tank spot. I don't even know if I like 5v5. I'm not going to lie to you. I am very scared about 5v5. I think it's going to be boring. I think it's going to be really boring, and I'm concerned. I really don't want the same developers who just actively screwed over the first game to even be touching the second one. That's my opinion. Like, 5v5 potentially could solve problems, but it's solving problems that we created through bad hero balance. That's what it really is. Like, this game would still be doing pretty decent right now if the game was balanced in a way that made people want to grind it and play it. But the learning curve and the skill to reward curve is so botched because of horrible hero design. Strictly hero design. Like, hero design is this game's #1 problem. Because the hero design is the foundation. And the hero design and the game balance has been so bad for like 3 or 4 years that we just become the laughingstock of the gaming industry. Like, why do we need to go to 5v5, change all the maps people like? Like, guys, this might be the biggest throw in modern gaming. Like, there's no reason to do that. Maybe just balance your game well, and it wouldn't be a problem. And then you can change the format. Like, do a BR, do like a oh God, it's just been taken just in the complete wrong direction. The more I think about it, it's just such a heartbreaker too, because like it's the people who actually make this stuff and code it and design it, like in terms of art and shit, are so good. Like, these people have had their careers hard throttled because of Jeff Goodman and Jeff Kaplan's direction that they wanted to take the game, and that's just a sad reality because it's unfortunate for them. Where I will tip the hat, and Overwatch was the last game of the original gaming era to dominate. Like, Overwatch, in terms of when it came out compared to what happened to gaming after the fact, like, it was the last game of the previous generation of gaming. So it had to adapt. It had to realize that it needed to adapt to modern gaming in a very weird time frame, in which case the old management, who have been in the gaming industry for a really long time, wouldn't even really think to do that. And, you know, that's where I tip the hat and say, okay, you haven't seen any big format changes in Overwatch. You can't really expect that. However, we would have been able to ride it out if the hero design was good and the game balance was good, and it's just not. It hasn't been good ever. Literally ever. They never did the core things they needed to change the game fundamentally. They weren't aggressive enough with fixing problems. They reacted to problems, and because we reacted to problems, the only way to solve those problems in their eyes was to create another problem. And we've just been creating more and more problems in the game for a really long time. And the devs didn't even know power creep was in the game in 2019. Like, we'd buffed 90% of the cast, and they didn't think power creep was in the game. And I'm just like, oh, okay. My voice, fucking liar on my team, dog. Just hate to see it. Yeah. We gonna play the brig character, boys. Well, no. Since then, that power creep has been addressed. So I'm not saying it's still in the game, but it's just like it's a common theme where, like, the people balancing the game don't even understand what they've done to their game. How can you expect to have a successful product that way? And they won't like it that we say that, but it's just the truth, man. It's just the truth. They literally, like, look, they nerf Brig 19 times. She's still dog shit in low ranks where she should be good, and she's broken at a high level play and fun to, like, not only is she broken, but she's incredibly unfun to play and play against. And it's just killed the game. Radio silence either doesn't help. We'll see. I think there's been a lot of internal things going on at Blizzard that, through no fault of their own, they can't really. Actually, no, that's a bullshit excuse. They've been like this since before all that shit even happened, so. Try to mark you. I probably should go Zen, but Kiji will just farm me if I do. I need to hit that foil. It's been a while since I played Brig, so I'm gonna need a minute. Oh no. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I need to get up. How does that hit me? I'm shielding. I'm trolling. Holy shit, I'm so good. Kill her, city, yeah. I have such a weird comp.
This is not the end of the world.
No, Winter Wonderland will come out. I mean, it's not like they actually updated the events anyway. Like, this team has put in no effort, and I'm sorry. I don't care what they say. The results show that they have done very minimal impact for any of the key things that this game needs. No way. Oh shit, got back in my bash. That's not good. There's 3 of them on cart still. They're fighting this. Like, this shit is so brain dead, dog. Like, this hero is actually so brain dead. It is crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shield my Ana, but I guess he doesn't want it. Should have packed my Genji. Alright, we almost have rally. Like, guys, this is the game that they would rather us play than, like, Lucio and Moira and, like, all these other, like, Rush characters. They'd rather me sit here as fucking Brig. It's just, like, literally the worst hero design I've ever seen in any game. It is embarrassing. It is actually embarrassing, dude. I duped him. He's gonna pulse me, is the problem. I'm just going Zen in, or I'm just gonna go BAP. I don't care.
No dying on my watch.
They don't have enough dive for me to want to play this. It's just the Tracer. My BAP and just keep frag.
Tried your best.
Cause I have Inspire on my ship too. Touch. It bounced! No! Oh my god, it actually bounced. That's crazy. Is Liar the best Genji, or am I tripping? Dude, you're not tripping. You're falling down a fucking flight of stairs. That kid is not good. He's just a one trick, bro. There are Genji players who are way better. He's not terrible, obviously, because he can keep GM on Genji. I'm not trying to say he's like absolute dog shit, but like he's not even touching any of the best Genji players. Not even close. You're fucking falling down an elevator shaft, if that's what you think.
No dying on my watch.
Just gonna play BAP.
Statistically speaking, I usually get most of my team back alive, but who's counting?
People use Brig to justify their losses? What do you mean?
Attack commences.
What do you think is the best support to climb? BAP, for sure. Just play, you play DPS BAP. Like, the problem with low SR supports is they try to heal too much. Like, literally. Like, you need to do damage if you want to win. Healing other shit gold players only goes so far. You need to know when to heal and when to go DPS mode. Like, it's like people complain about supports having no utility. Support as a role has the most utility in the entire game. In the entire game, it's not even close.
2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Shatter was really good at Genji. Ash is coming from behind me, so I need to get here. Oh no, I'm dead. Ready for this, chat? Ready? Dude, where are these kids coming from, bro? The fuck?
Objective A captured. Escort the payload. Being enough.
Okay. Oh my god, that dropped literally right in my face. Where did you throw that? It hit the fucking skybox and dropped like a fucking bomb. Oh my god. Have y'all ever seen that? It hit the fucking skybox and went straight back down. It's wild. See if I can hold my honor. Where's this bongo? We need to break that. He shouldn't have fucking fortified Arisa. Shoot the Lucio. Why am I the one on card here? What fucking dumbass? I'm gonna move here so we can't. No, they nanoed him. Like, this hero is crazy, bro. This hero is crazy. It's actually insane what you can do. Wait, what? Wait, he's cheating.
Not my time.
Need healing. I'm on fire.
Wait.
You are fully healed.
Nah, the way he flicked to our Genji was weird. That was weird.
Round 2 complete. Score 3-3.
That was weird, I won't lie.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
Bro, can you read the 2K patch notes? What 2K patch notes? For what? Always more suspect. They have a weeb username. Yeah, they have a weeb username and it's a brand new account. Like, oh, like 2K as in fucking NBA 2K? Do you think theoretically Overwatch 2 could be big if it's done right? Absolutely, dude. Overwatch could have been League of Legends. It could have been that big, but they just fucked it up with horrible hero balance and zero innovation in terms of formatting. Like Overwatch should have had a BR out by now. And I know that sounds crazy, but not in the way that you would think. Like, the BR would essentially function like you'd have standard, like, agents, like Overwatch agents, town agents, shit like that, right? And you could play as them, and then you have heroes come in the game with their PvE abilities. Not all of them, but some of them. Should've gone Brig. What? Excuse me? Where did my drone go?
Is that it?
Group up with me. Come over here. Group up with me.
Don't die, Genji. Don't die. Don't die.
All packed up. Help me. I could use some healing.
Let me see. There's a Tracer behind me too.
60 seconds remaining.
Come over here.
Weird. Shit on Kiju. My shield's down. Oh wait. No, my shield's down. I didn't realize. I trolled. Oh, my shield blew up to the bomb. I thought I had it dropped. That's my fault. We win that too if I live that. My Ana needs a stack on me. I thought I had barriers, so I was like trying to shield and look for a flail to keep my Ana alive as they dove in, and then I was like, why is my shield going up?
Group up with me.
We really need a diva. Now we can still win that fight there. Problem is they have spawns, so I doubt it's worth it.
I can do better than that.
Because they're all going to spawn in right there. Yeah, unlucky. That's my fault. I need to be on Brig earlier, and I just didn't see my barrier dropped. It's just my fault. My Ana and I are not doing a good job of peeling each other either, though. So we have to do a better job of that. Sometimes you got to ask for healing when you're Brig. You need to be asking for healing all the time as Brig. Brig is not broken because of her healing on herself. She's broken because of her healing on her team. Brig has never been. Y'all need to fucking play in my LOS. Like your Brig, like your main healer's job is to peel your Brig. That's it. You keep your Brig alive, you win the game. Okay, let's drop. Fuck it. Try to flail my own Genji. We still win this, I think. That's what I'm telling. Why do I need to heal you? Your brain, you can heal yourself. Yeah, idiots. That's why they're plat.
to 4. Switching sides.
So yeah, like look, like Overwatch. No. Overwatch needs a BR. And if you think that in this modern era of gaming that Overwatch does not need a BR, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. You think inside the box too much. What made Overwatch so great is that they thought outside of the box with their formatting and stuff. This game engine, to this date, is still the best one to come out. Visually, frame-wise, like, what they built here has so much potential, and they never expanded on it. I'm not kidding. A BR would be really easy to do in Overwatch. Really easy. Overwatch BRB trashy chat. This is why you guys are plat. This is why you guys will always be average. You can't think outside the box. I'm trying to teach you guys the other way. You need to learn to think bigger. You need to learn to think bigger. You guys are like just as bad as the fucking devs over there in Anaheim because y'all just think inside the box. That's the problem. Y'all think inside the fucking box. And that's why you will not be successful. Start to think bigger. Start to think bigger. Like, how would it work? It would work like a standard BR. Like, look, we've already seen the different guns and shit. Okay, let me explain this. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna explain this to you guys after this game. Are they on dive again? No, they have Ryan. Okay, I'll stay. Why are you backing? Why are you backing? Oh. Okay, that makes sense, actually. Okay, well. It's such an easy concept, but apparently it's too fucking hard for chat. Oh, damn. My Ana needs to spend less time kiting and more time rotating with me. We gotta rotate icon together. Like, if anyone tells you that an Overwatch BR is not possible, they're crazy. That's all I'll say. Oh, I'm dead. Nice heals. Thank you very much. How am I stunned on high ground? Kiju's gonna come up top probably. Why did we stack ults? They might fight this, so don't all kite it. Okay, I don't think they fight this. Okay. I'm late. I'm fucking my fault. I trolled that one. I can't stop thinking about how to explain this BR to you guys. No fade on that Moira. They trolled. See, we have a spawn advantage again.
My ultimate amplification matrix ready. Group up with me. Over here.
Rendezvous at my position.
Whoa! What? He is cheating. He is cheating.
Get in here. Let them out.
That kid is 100% cheating. He's pre-farming, yeah.
The payload is approaching its death. Victory.
Yeah, he's cheating. We got him, boys. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Cheating. There we go. Okay, so. Okay. Let me explain an Overwatch BR to you guys real quick. All right? And this is something I've talked about a little bit. And I will say this right here, right now. If you think, or if you want for Overwatch to be the industry leader and standard again, it needs to have a battle royale. It just does. And I'm not saying some shitty BR like fucking Fallout 76 or any of that trash game. I'm not talking dog shit. Like, I'm talking like a serious, legit BR to compete with Apex. And even, I don't know if they probably wouldn't do it because they don't want to compete with Warzone. But the reality is, like, Warzone and Overwatch are like two very different things. So how would it work, Sam? What the fuck are you talking about? An Overwatch BR? Right? It's dock time, boys. It's dock time. Sam, how would an Overwatch BR work? So it's not a standard BR. When you think Overwatch BR, I'm sure everyone thinks to themselves, okay, well, he's talking about like Overwatch Heroes. Like, how could Overwatch Heroes work in a BR? It wouldn't be fun. The BR wouldn't be centered around Overwatch Heroes. Overwatch Heroes in this BR would function like Jedis do in a Star Wars game, for example, right? So allow me to explain here, right? What you would have, Overwatch, essentially what you'd have is you would have several different agents that you could choose to play as, right? Sammy just brought BRs are not necessary or popular as you think. You're delusional. You are actually delusional if that is what you believe. If you think for 1 second that BRs are not the most popular game genre in all of modern gaming, you are actually delusional. BRs have been on the rise since Minecraft Hunger Games started the trend. You have no clue what you're talking about if you don't think the BRs are the most popular games out there. Fortnite, Minecraft UHC is still very big. Warzone, enormous. Apex, enormous. In terms of volume of PC gaming, Battle Royales make up for majority, the largest percentage of any type of genre in PC gaming and even console gaming than any multiplayer PvP game. Not even close. PUBG Mobile. Like, if you think for 1 second that BR is not the most popular game genre on the planet, you're crazy. You have no clue what you're talking about. And that's just facts. So how would this work, Sam? How could you possibly have a BR format in Overwatch? Well, I'm not sure if you guys remember this to start, but there already is a chest system coming. Overwatch 2 PvE loot chests that they were debuting at BlizzCon in 2019. And I'm wondering if I can find this image here. But there was images of them unlocking chests and having legendary weapons. I played this at BlizzCon in 2019, and then they had Overwatch 2 out. Unfortunately, I don't know if they have any of the images out there, but there were literally loot chests with different tiers of with everything that you could find certain legendary items alongside your missions, right? So the loot system already exists, and you could function it kind of like a Borderlands, which would be really, really good. H1Z1, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, we're not even going to talk about that. So the premise of the game is you could put it back in time in like the old war days and have it be in one of the war zones of the Omnic War. And your default character, you default to certain Overwatch agents. And when I say Overwatch agents, I mean kind of like a ground soldier, right? So one, playable characters. One, let's get this out of here. One, playable characters are Overwatch Talon / what was that Omnic terrorist group's name, chat? Format, line, paragraph spacing 1.5. Sure. What was the null sector / null sector agents? And you can add more as time goes on. So you're essentially playing as a default standard soldier during the Omnic War as one of the few factions of your choice, right? And potentially what you could do based on what faction you choose and try to level up, right? So if you choose Overwatch, Overwatch agents could have like certain default passive abilities that are unique to them. And each game you could play as a talent agent, which you could have like more of a dark kind of like tech given to you from Moira. So it's not like hero abilities per se, but you have tech, very minor things that are inspired from the respective agents of whatever division that you choose, right? So playable characters are Overwatch talents, null sector agents that you drop into the war zone during the Omnic Crisis as. So, again, it's like a default Warzone character. You know, you drop onto the map and you're playing the game kind of like a standard Battlefield soldier, right? And you can still have loadouts. You can still have certain guns and shit that you want that we can have. Like, you can have soldiers' pulse rifle or something like that, or like different. Like, if you're an Overwatch, yeah, that would be really cool. Like, if you're an Overwatch agent, like, you have standard Overwatch weapons that the Overwatch that Overwatch used during the war for their default soldiers, and you can have a couple different gun types, whatever. But that's not what makes it interesting, because that's what a standard BR is. How could Overwatch do a battle royale and have it be actually fun and unique to Overwatch the same way that Overwatch's engine and gameplay functions like that? So, okay. Overwatch / Talon heroes are only playable if you get what we could call a hero drop, which functions very similar to how playing a Jedi would in a Battlefront game. So basically how this would work is you wouldn't actually get to play as heroes too often, right? There would be some kind of event in game or option that you would have to set up mission-based, similar to Warzone. I think Warzone's kind of like contract-based. Like, gameplay is really, really good, and I think that you could take inspiration from that and apply it to this. So, like, the only way to actually get to be a character or to play a hero based on what agent you were would be to actually complete a series of events in-game that allows you to do what's called an agent call-in, right? So, if you're an Overwatch agent, right, the only way you could call in, I think the playable characters should be Genji. Maybe Reinhardt would be really, really fun. I don't know how Tracer would function. I think she might be too annoying. But like Genji or Reinhardt, we'll use Genji for an example right now. And if you called in a hero, basically they would fly in as support and you would transfer from playing as your character into Genji as a hero. And you can even equip Genji with some of his PvE abilities, right? And what that'll do is, especially if they're leveled up, I'm not saying they have to be max, but maybe say you can choose one to three abilities from PvE to actually use in a PvP battle royale. Because here's the things about battle royales, guys, right? They don't have to be competitive, because battle royales as a fundamental game genre cannot be played with ironclad rules like competitive, because they're battle royales. It's much harder for that to actually work, right? So you can get silly. You can have fun OP shit in the game. And obviously, as long as it's not game breaking, it'll be fine. But you can play as a character that you can have extended health. I'm not sure how exactly it will be balanced, but the concept works because we've seen it work in Star Wars games that are really, really fun. So you could call in a Genji that has some of his PvE abilities. You could call in a Reinhardt and have him just be like charging around the map with like a reduced shield maybe. Again, we'd have to balance it as time goes on, but the concept absolutely works, right? And this not only can develop the storyline of Overwatch, but also expands on the format of Overwatch in the best game engine ever created. I think it's safe to say that in terms of visuals and how Overwatch does things, there has not been a game that's better looking, that is optimized as well as it is to come out. So that's why I do think that if any engine could pull off a battle royale, it would be Overwatch's that could revolutionize the game. So again, hero call-ins based on what branch you've gone down, right? So if you've gone down Talon, you could call in Widowmaker or Doomfist or Sombra, and they could have unique PvE abilities that you would have to level up in PvE, which would then be very healthy for Overwatch, because if you have games, and this is what Warzone has done really, really well, is it just kind of sucks because the CODs that have come out the past 2 years have just not been good, but you go and play the CODs to level up your guns for Warzone, right? So Overwatch, you could go level up your characters by playing PvE. And you set up a really healthy ecosystem where it increases your play time from your users, and they want to sink more time in because they can go back and forth from playing the game. Personally, I would love to level things up by playing PvE missions. It adds the replayability, and you have your games, you have your game modes assisting each other in terms of playtime, and you create a synergy that is very, very healthy for your product. That will drastically incentivize users to play your game for longer, which is very, very good for your product, right? So that's what you kind of need to do. That's what you need to be paying attention to, how the industry is doing things very well, and adapt, which is what we have not done, and which is one of Overwatch's biggest problems, right? So again, if you're Talon, you could call in Doomfist if you complete a mission. And this is only one option, by the way. You don't even have, like, I'm not even sure if there should be a standard way to get heroes into the BR, right? Because that might be game breaking. Maybe if it's random events, again, how we get to there is up for discussion, but the concept of how it would work is definitely viable and would be incredibly fun, right? So we'd have to work on that and figure that out, but just in general, as a concept, that would be really, really good. So Overwatch Talon heroes are only playable if you get what we call a hero drop, which functions very similar to how playing Jedi would in a Battlefront game. The means to get a hero support / drop are still up in the air, but it would be cool to have it function similar to a contract. So yeah, like contract in Warzone. So again, that could be how it works. In terms of guns, right? Let's talk about this. Weaponry drops based on what tree you chose to drop down to play as in that given game. If you choose Talon, you'd have weaponry and weapon perks. I spelled weaponry wrong. You'd have weapons and weapon perks based off of your faction you choose. I.e., Talon could have attributes of science made by Moira / Sigma / Doomfist, etc. Like, for example, maybe you could have some kind of biotic grasp on your weaponry that does like poison damage, very low poison damage that wouldn't be obnoxious, but you'd compensate actual gun damage for damage over time, like poison, right? Like similar to Moira's biotic grasp, or even potentially like a heal shot for your team or something like that that gives your teammates 50 HP if you shoot them with your first bullet of your mag, etc., etc. You could do a ton of things like that. That could be something for Ana in terms of Overwatch agents. You call in Ana and you can maybe potentially put heal bullets. Like, no BR has done shit like that. Like, imagine what Overwatch could do just by taking bits and pieces from the characters, from the storyline, from all these things. We wouldn't have to make too much because a lot of this stuff already exists in the Overwatch 2 code, which would save the developers a lot of resource time. Like I said, loot crates and chests are already in the game. You'd only have to make guns, right? And we already have the noise and sound effects for a pulse rifle. I'm sure we could do something for Reaper's guns or shotguns. Like, the guns themselves, there wouldn't have to be that many like Warzone, because you could have tons of hero implementations that inspire and take from Overwatch's cast and apply them to this format. And this is innovation. Seems too complicated with Overwatch devs. I agree, which is why you would probably need to get like really solid developers and a team to work on this. Like, I would work on this with them. This would save the game. I'd do it for free. You don't have to pay me shit. I'd go out there and I'd make this for free just because I love this game, right? But how big are the teams in this BR? Up in the air. Like, again, it's all up for discussion. We could do all this stuff, but the idea and the notion that Overwatch couldn't do a battle royale is silly. It's silly. It absolutely could. Now, because the thing is, everyone sees Overwatch as like, oh, it's just a hero-based game, right? But like, you can't, you have to think outside the box. It doesn't have to be. Overwatch was supposed to be a big dream that could achieve anything. Don't see the world for how it is. Dare to see it for how it could be. That is what Overwatch has taught us about becoming heroes and doing these things, right? Like, why? Like, Overwatch is all about thinking outside of the box. That's the whole purpose, is to think outside the box and see the world for what it could be. I see this game for what it could be. Number one, we could have the best hero-based shooter. We could have the best BR. We could have the best PvE. We could be number one and the first game to ever do it in multiple genres at once. Imagine how incredible that would be. That's the sequel. That is what redefining a sequel is to me. That is what redefining a sequel is. Dominating your industry, beating everyone out, being number one across the board. Period. End of story. This is what it takes. Not 5v5. Not 5v5, not push. This kind of shit. Because if this pops off, Overwatch League pops off. Because if you get people to play a BR, more people are going to go play the standard game modes. And it's going to be a breath of life into the game. And if they don't want to play a BR or PvP, they can go play PvE. So for the first time in gaming history, you have an IP that's competing for number one in multiple genres at once. That's how you become the best. That's how you win Game of the Year. That's how you become number one. So if any of you guys think that this kind of shit won't work, you're not seeing the world for what it could be. Try to think outside the box, right? You got to be ahead of the curve. And this is Overwatch's way to do it. 100%. 100%. Regardless, so yeah, weaponry drops based on what tree you choose to play in that given game. So what this will do, if you, and again, there's other factions out there. You could choose the Los Muertos in Mexico. What is that gang called? The Soldier 76 trailer that Sombra was a part of, right? You could have them be a faction too and have certain things based on the storyline that they do. And it increases the storyline for Overwatch so much people become way more interested. And it adds game diversity, right? You could have basic weapons. Like, you don't need more than like 3 assault rifles from each of these factions that you can do different things. And if you want to level it up, you know what you could do? You could hit certain levels in PvE. Right? You could hit certain levels in PvE. So you unlock a lot of this shit for this game in PvE, which will then incentivize people to play more PvE, which will then make them want to play the BR, and it just increases the overall play time for consumers on your product to the roof. Deadlock gang. You could do so much. There's so much you could do. And that kind of innovation and creativity is what Overwatch once was. And we've lost that since we've watered down our game. There's so much shit you could do here. So much. Think about it. Think about it. The Crusaders. Dude, you could do fucking anything. It's limitless. Like, we would be competing with Fortnite. We would be competing with Apex and Warzone. We'd crush every single one of those guys because this would be the innovation that genre needs. I see Overwatch as it's an IP that wherever it goes, it innovates and it changes and it takes things from other titles that were good and molds them into a new statue or format that they were just the best at. They did it with Hero Shooter first. Why can't we do it with BR? Why can't we do it with PvE? The answer is we can. We just don't have the people right now that are committed or have the knowledge or inspiration to do it and bring it to life. That's the problem. If I died to a ball in BR Overwatch, I'd throw my PS5 out the window. Ball wouldn't be in the game. See, here's the beauty of it. You don't have to put all the heroes in the game. You only need to put the good ones that work, right? You don't like maybe Winston could be in it, but Ball wouldn't be in it. Brig wouldn't be in it. I'm trying to think of like what heroes would work, right? You could do a resub for Null Sector and balance it accordingly. Because here's the thing, Christian. You'd have to have good game balancers. That's the problem. And that's Overwatch's hard throttle. Like, they don't have the knowledge to actually implement this in a healthy game mechanic way. If you get someone who does, well, you're talking to a new beast, right? So, you know, it's crazy. Moving on, I do want to try to flesh this out a little bit more, guys. Sorry for not queuing, but this is an idea I've talked about a lot, and I want to get it out there that this is something I've been wanting to have the Overwatch team do for a really, really long time. Okay, so again, weaponry drops based on what tree you choose to play. You could level that up in PvE. All right, Talon have your tribute to Science made by Moira, Sigma Doomfist, Moira Grass, or Sigma Gravity TC. Overwatch could have Ana's heal dart tech, so the first bullet you shoot can give your teammates regen if you shoot them, and many more. So we don't need to flesh that out too much right now. That could sync up very well with how the PvE skill trees go. Innovation, fun, right? So what else could we do? So We have playable characters are ground soldiers from three or maybe more of any of these storyline based of the Overwatch stories, agents, or factions that exist in the lore and the world of Overwatch. So Overwatch talent heroes are only playable. You get what I call heroes from Overwatch, from the live game, are only playable if you could call a quote-unquote hero drop, which functions very similar to how playing a Jedi would in a Battlefront game. This means that heroes and support drops are still up in the air. The means for this are still up in the air. Warzone, and you can only have one up per squad. And one per game. So again, like, you don't want the BR to become spammy with heroes, like kind of like Apex. Like that could work, but it just wouldn't function very well. So it's just, they kind of need to be like Jedis or Juggernauts. You don't want to see them up too much, but the gunplay in Overwatch generally is already really good, so it wouldn't need to really be, it really wouldn't need to be anything crazy, right? So you can only have one up per game. You die, you're downed, and you come back as a normal soldier, but your teammates would have to res you. So if you die, you're dead as a character like that. Sam doing Blizzard's job for free? Yeah, I guess so. Someone's got to do it. Because God knows that this development team can't. So yeah, that would be a really good way to make that work. Then weapon drops and weapon skill trees based on what you've leveled up in PvE or leveled up in game, and these are just kind of assists to the guns that give them a different twist in the same way that elements in Borderlands function or something like that. That would be a really, really good thing. We can't even get new. Yeah, I know, Tyler. It's unfortunate, but hey, I think the big change is coming to Blizzard. Look, here's the thing, and I said this 2 years ago, right? 2 or 3 years ago, and everyone said I was crazy. Shocker. I said these guys are so bad, the only way that they're going to get changed is if the stock gets cut in half and the board of directors are forced to act on it. And here we are. The stock's been cut in half. There's been a massive scandal. This has been one of the top 5 corporate blowups of this century, right? This is one of the biggest ones ever, which means that they know, and the board knows, they need to get in there and they need to change shit. Right? So really, I think this kind of stuff is on the table for the first time because these old washed up devs, I'm sorry, the washed up leadership who have run this game to the ground are now on the hot seat. And when people get on the hot seat, that's when they get shit done. And that's just how the world works. So I think there's a shot. The problem right now is that the current Overwatch development team and leadership team is not capable of bringing this to life. They don't know what they're doing. They don't understand their game enough. They don't understand the modern industry enough. They live in the 2010s, right? They live pre-Fortnite era. These guys don't know how to innovate. They've shown it time and time again. They can't innovate, and now they're trying to take the current game to 5v5 because that's the best they can think of, right? It's silly. It's silly. It's silly, silly, silly. Regardless, all right, moving on. What else do I need to mention in this? I'm trying to think about ideas I've forgotten. So we've covered like the basis of the game. We've covered how heroes are playable. We've covered basic weaponry, right? What other game fundamentals are like incredibly important? I'm trying to think. Again, this is meant to just kind of be a concept and an outline. The specifics of contracts we could add in, like maybe getting intel for, you have to steal intel from the null sector agents or to breed a terrorist attack or something like that. Player count? I mean, this is more so the concept. Like a BR, you could have 100 players in it. It wouldn't be probably I want 100 to 150. I mean, the revive system we already have. We've already seen the revive system, right? We've seen it in PvE, like in the retribution events and stuff. You guys remember that? We've seen it already. See, you guys starting to remember, a lot of these features have already been coded. They already exist. All you have to do is apply them to a new format. That's it. That's all you got to do. They already exist. All of this shit already exists, guys. Isn't that crazy? But they don't think to apply it to a way like this. And again, I don't know if Activision executives would want them to make a BR because they'd think it competed with Warzone. What a joke. What a joke, dude. Oh, wow. Guess what? Apple's iPhones compete with their iPads. Should they just not make an iPad because they have iPhones? Stupid. Stupid. So dumb. I can't even think about it. It's just, why would you not want as many good products on the market as you could? crazy. Crazy. But yeah, so again, if anyone thinks that a BR is not feasible for Overwatch and it shouldn't happen, you live under a rock. You literally live under a rock. It's crazy to me. You're saying that a Game of the Year IP should not attempt to break into the space that they could do better than anybody else of the most popular genre on the planet. Really? Really? I hope you never run a business. That's all I got to say on that one. That's all I got to say on that one. Regardless, yeah, we'll work on this more later, but that's just the basics of that. I'll write a more detailed document up for a presentation another time. Saying they don't need to is different. I agree. I'm saying that this is what they should do. Yeah, so they have to focus on their main game and bring back their actual game. You do realize that if you have a successful BR, it feeds into your other products, right? The best way to breathe life into Overwatch, and that is literally what they're doing with PvE, by the way, is to have additional formats that attract other players that would get them interested in the game to begin with. And it's a no-brainer to attempt to do that with the most popular game genre this world has ever seen. Right? If Overwatch BR pops off, a lot of those people who never would have played Overwatch to begin with will now go attempt to play quick play and play other games to learn the heroes and learn the story, because it is a great game, right? You just need to find a way to get them in the door. There is not a better way to do that than a battle royale that's well made in this day and age. Not a better way to do it. Look at the most successful games and tell me I'm wrong. Nobody plays Fortnite PvE when its BR was popular. Yeah, the difference is what made Fortnite was the BR. What made Overwatch was the PvP. Like, Overwatch's PvP is 10 times better than Fortnite PvE, right? And that's the difference. That's why this is so dangerous and it could be so successful. We already have a secondary mode, or a first made mode that was so successful it won Game of the Year. Now imagine if you put a BR with that. It would be exponential growth. It would be the likes of which nothing in game, it's never would have been seen before. I'd rather Overwatch as a tactical shooter. And Ozzer, do you know what you could do? You could, if you don't like the BR, you could just play the tactical shooter mode. You never have to play the BR. The BR is just to get a wider audience without compromising game integrity. If you don't like it, you don't have to fucking play it. Isn't that crazy? So you have more players and you win because there's more people trying to play Overwatch in the community, which means more money, which means more content to come out, and it's an endless snowball with a healthy ecosystem. If you guys think, honestly, that BR shouldn't have an Overwatch, you are psycho. Psycho. Actually psycho. Crazy. Stay thinking inside the box and let me know how it goes in life. It's crazy to me. Crazy. Tactical shooter, PvE, BR, any other modes? Not needed now. No. You got to start with the BR. Haven't they just lost half their staff plus money to fund out the staff and putting an update to their newest game upgrade, which isn't balanced? Do me in a fan? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Would a show like how League did be an aspect to help the game too? Yes, but that comes after the fact. That's all icing on the cake, guys. If you want to make a successful product, successful business, you need to have a good foundation. We have compromised our foundation with really shit game design and hero balance specifically, right? Hero design and hero balance have hard throttled this game's success. There's no point in innovating on formatting until you really have a good solid foundation to build on, right? So first, we rebuild the foundation. We get Brig the frick out of the game. Heroes like that do not belong. I'm sorry, they don't. Go let those people who are upset they're getting shit on and go play PvE, right? After that, then you innovate. You make the BR. You get interest in the game. You have a good game first for people to come play after they watch the show. The same way that the Witcher series came out, and then all of a sudden Witcher 3 broke its peak player count record of all time because they had a good foundation already, because Witcher 3 was the best RPG to come out in the previous decade, in my opinion, right? So you build the foundation first, you make a good game, you have a lot of different types for people to play, and then you drop the show, which is why Arcane did so well. Overwatch has a MOBA, Heroes of the Storm, and it flopped. Yeah, it wasn't good. On BR's like dumb console game, most of the game is spent looting and you die, it's over. Restart, go again. And Cremo, you're totally entitled to your opinion, right? I'm not saying you have to like a BR. I'm saying that if you think a BR is not an essential part to success when it's the most popular game genre in the world, you're crazy. I didn't say you had to like it. You don't have to play it at all if you don't like it. But if you don't realize that if Overwatch, how big a BR could be for Overwatch, and you don't see the potential in that, I just think you're delusional. I just do. Honestly, like you just said, Foundation, it's the PvP. BR isn't the first thing that they should do. They should grab half the top 500 that are diehards and make the plan and fix the game. Yeah, they need to balance the game first. 100%. 100%. BR would bring little kids in mass. That's just not true. It'd bring the whole world in mass. Everyone plays BRs. Everyone does. Literally everyone. Like to say that like Fortnite is the only one that you could say is for quote unquote little kids, but even then it still has a lot of adults. Warzone certainly is not a bunch of little kids. Kids play it, but it's mostly adults. Like the modern era of gaming is not like that. And that's what I want you guys to think about and realize. Right? And you don't have to compromise game integrity to do it.
Welcome to Rialto. Prepare to attack.
People might not like it, but to bring more people in. The main problem is that it would take away from the core game, which is already big and hang on. It would not take away from the core game. It would add on to the game. In what world would a battle royale take away from the core game? Like, what specifically would a battle royale do to take away from the core game when it's bringing in millions of players? It would bring in millions of players, make a ton of money that you could put back into the main, quote-unquote, main game or original game. In what world does more revenue and more players and a better active ecosystem hurt your main game? It just doesn't. It just doesn't at all. It's just not even close to say.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Oh, have Kefri on tank? What the fuck is this, dog? I'm gonna play Zarya.
Together we are strong.
Takes away devs and funds and splits player base. It does not split chat. Oh my god. You know, man, I love you guys, but you just don't get it. There's just no point. Man, not everyone can, I guess. What a damn shame. Walk in, guys. What the fuck? I mean, you are. If you don't think that you are dumb, if you don't think a BR would be impactful, you are dumb. You just straight up are dumb. It is the most successful game genre the world has ever seen, and you are actually trying to say that. Oh shit, I trolled. You are actually trying to say that it wouldn't be smart for Overwatch to do it. Like that. That is straight up dumb. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's just straight up dumb. You would have to hire other devs. You don't have to use the existing devs. See, you guys are, again, just going under assumptions that do not need to be assumed. That's your assumptions about how this shit could work. It's just not true. It's just not how it's just not how it works, bro. It would not take other developer resources because you could hire a studio to do it. It would cost Activision Blizzard money, but guess what you have to do to make a good product? Invest in it, which they know. There's investors that invest billions into the company just to make things like this. That is what the stock market is for. It's all a part of the budget. Did my Ryan... Do I have a team? I know we're not about to get shit on. Dude, what is my team doing? What the fuck? You know how Blizzard has no money right now? What? Did you just say Blizzard has no money? Dude. Okay, you can't be mad at me for calling you dumb when you say shit like that, homie. Their market cap is like 80 billion. They have money. Come on, Kobe. You got it. You're baiting, right? Okay, he's baiting, Chad. He's got to be baiting. He's got to be baiting. That's cap. You got me. Well played. Okay, well played. I'll tip the hat. That was a good bait. That was good bait right there. Give him a good golf clap, chat. That was funny. No way. I'm fucked. Oh, we traded though. Worth? Oh, not worth. Never mind. Kobe, come on, dog. That's just silly. Like, here, these companies make so much money, they can afford to do anything. That's the reality. These guys are worth billions of dollars in the most exponentially growing industry in the world. Money is not a problem. I can assure you money is not a problem. So yeah, hey man, there's a reason why not everyone can be successful game devs, chat, and it's mentalities like that. I'm not trying to flame you, homie, but that's just like, I don't know, no vision. Oh my god. Does anyone know what my backline is doing here? How is this game even close? We should be shitting on them. They're playing on a Zen. Good round, I guess. I don't know what my team's doing.
Score 0.
I'm sure Overwatch hasn't made the money in a while, and what's your point? Just because a product has not done well, it shouldn't get resources?
Select your hero.
You make a product good by giving it to resources. That's how life works, right? That's how business works. You can't expect payout from something that you don't put effort into. It's like saying, oh, Fortnite, it didn't make money with PvE, so they shouldn't have made it a BR. What? Like what? Like, no, that's just not how business works. So, to say that a BR would be dumb to make when it's the most popular game genre of the century is so silly. It is just incredible. Now, if you were to say, well, Blizzard doesn't have the personnel with the knowledge to do it in a good way, and the Overwatch team doesn't have the personnel with the knowledge to do it right, I would agree with you. I don't think this current leadership team has what it takes. 100%. You're right. That would be a really solid point to make. But to say that they couldn't hire a team to do it, they couldn't talk to creators to get it to work, it's just not true. It's just not true. I don't know what to tell you other than that. Did my hook just get blocked by a tree? Oh, I almost shit on him. Shitter. My hook was out too. How does my Orisa die? It's just a hog carry, boys. You shouldn't have sleep yet. I gotta be careful here, though. Dude, he's hooked. He's literally hooked. He is literally already hooked. That's crazy. So yeah, no flame, but I'm sorry. Like the argument that it wouldn't work is literally saying it's just so silly. You're literally like the actual argument is that It's not the argument should not be that Overwatch BR wouldn't work. It's that they aren't capable of making it. That is something I get. But to say the most successful product in the world would not work is just dumb. Yeah, this one's over. Enormous team gap. We'll play a couple more, boys. I don't like crypto. It's whatever. The idea and concept behind the game of Overwatch is genius, but the current team in charge of Overwatch potential is being completely wasted. 100% agree. 110%, you're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sam, let's be real. You get 0 cat emoji. I got your mother. Shitter, get out of here. Yeah, no, it's just silly, man. Hold on. I want to look at this real quick. Fucking Kim Kardashian, Jesus. How should we do this? I mean, $2004. What the fuck? Oh wow! Wait a minute. What else is this? See, I'm worried that like this, like I'm trying to think of the right terms to actually search. You know what I mean? Because if you look at the games that are on the top, like the games are way better. Like if we search, I don't know. Well, chat, help me out here. What should we be searching? Because people don't search Battle Royale. They search Fortnite, right? They search Apex. They search whatever. And people for shooters, they don't search FPS either because this could mean a lot of different things. Steam player counts? No. It's search results. Player counts would be one way, yeah, but... Well, we've already looked at the charts for games, you know what I mean? Because here's the thing, like... Well, let me see this. Wait, oh, this is something I haven't searched. Get this out of here. Holy fuck. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I'm blind. Okay, never mind. Wait. Okay, this is getting silly. Hold on. Fuck this, dude. We're gonna do last 5 years. Do Fortnite, like fucking Overwatch. We've already looked at these a bunch, but so let's look at these dates, right? What was this? 2017. Ugh, we need to go 2004. Fuck. We'll go. We'll go like. Can I just? Okay, we'll do like fucking 2010 to like whatever. So. I'm not even sure if people search Apex Legends, but whatever. Because people search Warzone. Like, this is what's so tough about Google Trends. You can't really tell. I'm not saying a BR would be bad. My concern is that it would overshadow the base game. How? How does more players coming to Overwatch overshadow Overwatch? Because you're redefining what Overwatch is. You don't have to leave the hero shooter. You could add, like, it's just crazy to me. That's just not true. Like, it'd be separate teams for different genres. It wouldn't overshadow the game. It would add more people to the game and more money, which means more resources, which means more content. That's how gaming works. That's my cope. I mean, creative, you just don't like BRs. That's okay. Like, I'm not huge into BRs either. But to say a BR wouldn't be great for Overwatch is just naive and stupid. It would make BR free to play and the 5v5 to buy like a COD? Yeah, I'd probably be like that, yes. Nothing can happen until Kodak is gone. Probably agree. But I will say this might be the kind of thing that Kodak gets all over because he needs something aggressive to save his position, right? He needs to look good, and something like this would make him look good. It'd be free. It'd be free. It would be more content. Didn't Blizzard try to do that with Heroes of the Storm? Heroes of the Storm just was not interesting though. Like it just was a misread on the industry. Like people wanted to play battle royales. That's the reality. It just is. What studio would you outsource the BR to? You probably wouldn't outsource it. You'd probably just have to hire people to come in and do it. Kobe, that's just not no correlation, homie. No correlation at all. No correlation. That's what they like. See, again, you don't realize that you're boxing yourself in mentally, right? You're boxing yourself in mentally. So you said, I enjoy BRs, and I can't disagree more. You've said it a million times. People enjoy Overwatch because it's the chess of FPS battle royales. That's the battle royales are the opposite of chess. The entire point of giving Overwatch a battle royale mode is to make it so that it's not limited to the hero shooter mode. That is the entire point. It does not need to be like the hero shooter mode if it is a battle royale. It is something different entirely that will overall boost the IP, therefore boosting original Overwatch 2. Right? Now you don't understand because you continue to say this and you're just straight up wrong and it is dumb. You are applying the formatting rules of Overwatch as a hero shooter in 6v6 to what Overwatch would need to be as a battle royale. And battle royales also have chessy aspects to them in terms of rotations and all those things. The difference is they're not guaranteed to give you value if you execute them properly. That does not mean the game format will not function and succeed. Right? You get what I'm saying? Are hero shooters even popular? Valorant is, yes. The reason why Overwatch isn't popular is not because of the genre being dead. It's because they've just done a shit job. I agree. Look, the argument should be that the current leadership isn't capable. And that I will tip the hat and say, yes, I agree. I agree. I mean, you can share your opinion. It's just a dumb one. That's all I'm saying. You're entitled to it. I'm not saying you're not entitled to it. But I'm trying to explain to everybody. Well, again, you're right. I shouldn't even be bothering. I shouldn't. You're right. You can't. No. There's a reason why not everyone can do it. And that's one of them. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're right. They would make BR the priority, like how Outbreak became the priority over Classic Zombies and Cold War. So I would be worried. I mean, again, this is all management issues you guys are bringing up. Like every single big problem that people have brought up has been management. And it's already a problem right now. So if you get good management, all this shit works, right? The problem is there's not good management. Am I wrong? Like, look, we are like, again, like, I think we all are agreeing and disagreeing on the same thing. I don't know if I want to queue, actually. How long have I been streaming for? Well, we can keep playing. I am so tired, though, chat, so we'll play a couple more. I'm more interested in this subject matter than actually playing the game, which is fucking hilarious. Sounds like a gimmick arcade mode? Yeah, you just think too small, man. You just think too small. Would the heroes themselves still shine in a BR, since I feel like the heroes are what make Overwatch? Yeah, they could, but it's not what they have to be. Oh, I fucked up my screen. Like, what? Like, again, guys, like, you all are looking at what Overwatch was, not what it could be. Like, that's the difference. You guys are mentally caged in to what you have been shown exists now. You can't be an industry leader if you can't innovate, right? The whole point of the BR would be to innovate what made Overwatch's core principles. You can apply that to any type of game format out there. They're already doing that with PvE. You can absolutely do it to a BR, and it's not just some gimmicky arcade mode. It could be a full-fledged format change, which is what Overwatch needs to succeed in the long term. It doesn't have to be a BR. Yes, you could do like you could format it like a Battlefront or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a giant ground war. Like it could also be that. I have a concept up. Like this same concept could be applied to that too. I just think it would be more beneficial to do a BR with where the industry is at right now. I strongly believe that if you were in charge of changing Overwatch for a day or two, it would be way better. Props to you. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. It's just tough. I think step one, though, that we can all agree on, right? Step one that we can all agree on is that the current management is not capable of anything that we need. I don't think they're capable of any of it. And I think you guys probably agree, too. They've done such a bad job. It doesn't even matter what we want to do to fix it. They couldn't get there anyway, so there's no point. You know? You guys know what I'm saying? Are you picking up and putting down? Maybe you do a poll. I don't agree personally. I'm curious what everyone else thinks. There's no point in doing the poll until I really flesh it out as a thing. And to be honest, I don't care what other people think because again, if it was, what am I trying to say here? How am I trying to word this? If I was worried about what everyone else could think, and if everyone else was so capable, they'd be streaming right now, and I wouldn't be. There's a reason why I'm here, and I think it's because I've trusted my gut, regardless of what people have said, and I made it happen. So, to be honest, I don't give a damn what other people think. Just, I want the resources to actually make it happen because I know it can work. Does that make sense? And that's not me trying to be an arrogant dick, but that's just me saying, like, look, there's a reason why the leaders are the leaders of companies. It's because they know what they're doing, and they don't care what other people think. They listen to what other people think in a healthy way, in a constructive way, obviously. But, that being said, they trust their instinct and they make what they want. They make their dreams a reality, and that's my approach to it. So I don't give a damn what people think. I know it will work. I know gaming. I've known gaming for my entire life, and I just fucking roll with it.
You're so serious, though.
You stream because you want to be a game dev? I think being a game dev would be fun. Like, I love game. Like, I want to make games one day, yeah. For sure. Like, my life goal is to make a game that wins Game of the Year. For sure. I want to do that. I want to win Game of the Year. Unfortunately, this industry is much harder to work in than I anticipated, so I'd have to change quite a bit, which I'd be willing to do if it makes my dream come reality. There's 6 already in. There's a Torb over there. Your bridge should be coming from main. No way that hits. Fucking Brace, hurry up and do it, bro. He just won't nano me. I was like, fucking dude. I really don't want to die with Prime Money to build his nano. Alright, let's go. I mean, I don't care where I start. As long as my game design decisions make the world a better place, I don't care. I'll be nanos, man. My bird died somehow. Okay, they're off double shield now. And that's how you play Winston into that comp. When you want to create a game that would be game of the year, what would your vision be for the game? It would be a BR. It would be a storyline-driven BR in Overwatch. That's how you innovate and make Overwatch 2 game of the year. There's no other way. You have to do what the world thinks is popular. And you have to make it actually be insightful. Where is he at? Oh, damn, I trolled. Oh my god. No, let's not feed anymore. We have to. No way, dude. Can no one else fucking shoot this kid literally one time?
My ultimate is charging.
I don't know who booped me in, but thank you. There's their ball. Nice. Clockwork, baby. BR, it's not about money. It's not about money. It's about getting interest. It's about making people want to play your game. And if we have a BR as well as PvE, we can attract literally every type of gamer out there, and that's never been done before. That's what it's about. Because if we make a BR, we have PvE, we have multiplayer, and we have a BR. With a very interesting storyline, beautiful characters, in-depth morals, and everything. Like, no game has ever done that. Ever. So if you want to redefine a sequel, you do what no one's done before, baby. You beat everyone at their own game. Beat fucking everyone. That's what it takes to be great, and that's why I want to do it. You can't. But the thing is, they're lazy and they're not innovative. They're washed up old devs. They're washed up old management. And I don't enjoy saying that. But prove me wrong. Like when they do something great, I will talk about it and I will praise them. But I am a realist. What was the last great thing that we've seen in this game? What was the last great thing that we've seen? I think the most recent thing that you could argue for is roll queue.
I can't wait to get into the fight.
Keep to the plan.
Maybe they don't want to create 2 BRs. They probably don't. But again, these same people who don't want to make good products are the same people whose company's been cut in half in 6 months because they're incompetent. So, to hell with what they think. To absolute hell with what they think, bro. To absolute hell with what they think. If you come to me and tell me that I can't make a successful product because you're worried about it, like, dude, you know what? Your company deserves to go fucking bankrupt because you're an idiot. And I know people don't like to hear that, but that's just facts. If your business model is, well, I don't want to make successful products. Well, look at Apple. You think Apple, Apple shouldn't make an iPad, right, if they have an iPhone because they compete with each other. They do the same thing once one's a little bigger. I'm not in a great position here. Let's see if I can break this turret. There's the bubble. There's the game. Don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die. You have a nano? You get a nano braze? Fucking this game, dumbass. You have it. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Nice, there we go. 19-0. Good game. Flawless main tank play. Big brain. Yeah, you shouldn't make the MacBook Air if you have the MacBook Pro. Like, it's just options. Like, literally, dude, if anyone says that, it's just a dumb take. Because you can look at the most successful products in the world of technology, and the most successful products tell you otherwise. I'm not in voice chat, that's why. I thought he was going to nano me. It's fine. Braze played really well that game. I'm just giving him shit. Apple bought Beats by Dre ages ago, and they want to do wireless earbuds, even though it competes with AirPods. Because it's two different types of things. But again, we are talking about Blizzard, the most washed up, lazy, uninnovative developers management I've ever seen. Ever. These guys don't want to do the work. That's why they haven't put shit out. It's crazy. The illusion of choice, lol, Eska. At this point, it's a matter of the dev team being lazy. Grab a copy of the old Overwatch and slap that bitch to the live position. True, Snore. I mean, dude, it's just sad, man, because, like, think about what could have been. Think about what could have been. We could have been, man, and that's the kind of energy they need in the office. They need people who care and who are willing to push themselves, who have the fire in the belly, baby. Fire in the belly. Innovators. Even if you look at gaming, you can look at Riot, who has Valorant and League of Legends, or Val with Dota and Counter-Strike. Historically, it's worked and it could work again. Of course it works, because guess what works, chat? Guess what works better than anything else? It's so simple. It's so simple. If you had to guess what works better than anything, and that's the number one thing that you should prioritize. A good product, Buzz. A good product. The first answer. A good product works better than anything. So if I work at Activision Blizzard and I work on the Overwatch team, I'm telling them I'm making whatever is the best thing for my product. And to hell with like overlapping. To hell with that shit. I'm making what works. I'm making what works. I'm making what's good. And what would be great for Overwatch to make it the most successful game for Overwatch 2 is a battle royale. And if you think differently, I challenge you to go look at the rest of the industry. I do. It's called innovation. Not everyone can do it, and that's why not everyone can be at the top. It is what it is. Innovation makes more money than the invention. Facts. That's actually a really good statement. I think that might not be true for everything in the world, but generally speaking, for products like this, I think that's a very true statement.
Now traveling to Busan. Prepare for battle.
I want to BR in Overwatch because it's what's going to save this game. It's not what's going to save this game. It's going to be what takes this game to the next level. You just want another game mode? I absolutely want another game mode. 100%. 100% do. Yes. I feel like people are taking it like you want a BR to be replacing Overwatch. Yeah, and again, it's stupid. Like that's not anything like what I said. Like a BR does not replace anything. It adds on. Adding more is not bad. It doesn't replace. It makes the product better as a whole, which in turn helps Overwatch grow too. Like this mode, this original mode, it helps this grow too. It's trying to explain business and game design to people who just don't get it. And it sucks because I'm not trying to be an asshole, but like it's just I don't know, man. I went too wide. I might be dead. My supports are all stacked where they shouldn't be. I'm gonna let them get a point. We don't care if they get a point. We want them to get a point, chat. We don't care if they cap. Perfect. 11% for a fight win, worth it. No way. Thought he was gonna pulse me. Oh, that's not good. We need a hard walk. I think we can still win. No worries, Speedo. Still complaining about the shit mechanics of Overwatch 2. Blizzard works at VR, so clear your jets. I personally hate VR, but if you need more eyes and hands on your game, then VR makes sense. Exactly. That's the whole point. That's the entire point. That is why we should do it. 100%. Innovation. And that's one thing that I agree with the devs on. It's like sometimes the players think they know what they want when they don't. Like, there's a lot of shit takes out there. They're only fucking shooting me. See if we can get a good angle here, boys. Nice. Ooh. Many shitty takes from streamers though. Yeah, again, like it's streamers also have shit takes. Like the important thing is to find people who are educated and understand a lot of this stuff and let them go wild. And it's not easy to find those people. I do personally believe I am one of those people. Of course I believe that about myself, you know what I mean? Or else I wouldn't be here. Dude, he's only pulsing me. We really should get a bat instead of a Zen. I'm doing air right now. That's a problem. There's no window, which is the problem. I think we can walk past this. We can. See how they're just giving us angles here, boys?
Prophetic flux isn't quite ready yet.
Oh, it's a big kill if we can get it. Let him get a point, I don't care. One second, I went 1 second early. I could have carried. Oh my god, I went literally 1 second early. I had cooldowns in 1 second. I could have carried that. Damn. Fuck.
Score 0.
It's my fault. Son of a bitch. Fuck.
To be working well. I guess you were right about the core integration.
I knew you'd come around.
Peace be upon you.
Damn, I played really well that round, chat. It's just like I needed to get my flux a little bit earlier, and we would have won that. That's the difference maker for me. Now let's see if they're all here. We're not gonna match them.
Assemble, group up, assemble at this location.
Incoming.
Activating the barrier.
We want to let them out. Our Zhang should be going back against that, but we let our hog go right and we go this way. Hopefully our hog does go right. He's not. He's stacking. So I will match the sig here then. Okay, we are trolling. Our hog needs to go right. Should save my Zen. He's because he's low. Wait a minute, we can kill him. Whoa, it's through my shit. That's bullshit.
That music. It's playing again.
Yeah, my hog needs to go right. Our hog needs to be going right. He keeps trying to go main. It's just not worth. It doesn't work. Dude, I need some fucking help with this kid. He just walks straight into me and won't do shit. I get nothing. Oh. GG. Alright, I'm bored. This game's boring. The fact that Junkenstein's are engine the same Halloween event for the past 200 years should say something about the dev teams worked out. I know, they're lazy. They're literally lazy. Like, well, okay, let me rephrase. It might not be their fault. It is management's fault for letting it happen and not pushing their developers to actually do more. Because maybe these devs want to do more, but they can't because Kaplan and company were lazy and old. And I love Jeff Kaplan. That man's got a fire in the belly, and I have so much respect for him. But how, like, let's just talk for a minute, guys. You guys, I mean, I like to just talk about shit all the time. So if you guys just want to sit and stream or talk for a minute, I'm totally down. But, like, for real, though, like, how do we justify what happened? You know? Like, how do we justify the lack of, like, everything for so long? You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Like, how, like, I'd like to justify it, but it's not really feasible. Like, the facts say differently. Do you think Apex is better than Overwatch? 100%. 100%. They put out content. We haven't done anything. They're not lazy or old. They're just grinding out their milk theft game. Okay, hold on a second. Again, like, I've seen a lot of these stories, but, like, I don't know. Well, we'll see. This is, again, I think it's really important to watch that lawsuit. I'm looking forward to that because it's going to be a really good job. It's going to do a really great job of showing what's true and what's just like grabbing at straws to try to make the case look thicker. So I'm really excited to actually see because I think that's going to really, that's going to, what's the word, chat? Pull the wool over your eyes or something. What's the saying? Tell me out here, folks. It's going to pull away all the bullshit. What's the saying? Overwatch team is collecting paycheck, barely keeping the lights on. Facts. Do you not believe the victims? I believe the victims, but I don't know what's true and what's not. Exactly. Like, I want to wait and see like what's proven and what isn't. Pull back the curtain? Yeah. Because here's the thing, like with a lot of cases like this, there's obviously a lot of true things that happened, and I'm really excited to see what actually does. Again, I just want to see what both sides are presenting because I feel like it's very fair to say, for me to raise a question mark. Okay, I'm a little biased here, guys, because I know everyone's been giving me shit about mommy milk and shit like that, okay? I want to see what kind of man actually steals breast milk. Like, who fucking does that? You know what I mean? So, like, I find it, like, I obviously believe there's elements of truth to that, but what kind of fucking dickhead does that? Like, why would you ever do that? Like, for me, it doesn't compute. So I want to see what information is presented about who did it and why they did. Because it's like that dumbass who poisoned Auburn's trees. Do y'all remember that? Again, it's super possible, but like, I've never fucking heard of that. So I want to see a guy named Sam. Fuck off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Stop. Don't say that, man. Come on, dude. God damn it. You guys are fucking weird. But you guys know what I'm saying? And it's possible, 100%. And if that happened, that is fucked. And that guy should be fired immediately. That's so fucked up. But again, like, have you guys ever heard of that before? I think Sam's just jealous. Fuck you, man. Whatever. So Mateo, basically there was a story that came out yesterday about allegedly employees were stealing breast milk from the fridge from the female employees. And I honestly think, like, I don't think that's an out-of-pocket statement to say that's hard to believe on initially, which is why I want to see the evidence, because if that's true, that is so fucked up. Yeah, so it's like the guy who poisoned Auburn's trees, where this fucking dumbass, Alabama lost to Auburn in football. Or no, so Auburn fans went to the Bear Bryant statue and defaced it and vandalized it and put like an Auburn jersey over it. And so this guy, literally, I kid you not, this guy literally went to Auburn and poisoned their like beautiful multi-hundred-year-old, multi-century-old trees that were the pride of the campus to retaliate. And he called in to a show and bragged about how he poisoned their fucking trees. So if you came to me and told me, it's kind of like that, where it's like, oh, well, this guy, like a headline came out in modern day media, because let's be real, like there's a lot of headlines out there that are very misleading intentionally. So I just want to see the substance. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but I'm sorry, if we're in a world where we can't look at anecdotal evidence as priority over a random headline on the internet, we're doing something wrong. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I just think it's really, really crazy and far-fetched for me to imagine another human being stealing breast milk from a woman, because that is so truly fucked up. Like, why would you ever do that? That is so wrong. It is so fucking wrong. I don't know, man. I want to see the evidence on that, because if that's true, that is disgusting. Truly fucking disgusting, dude. Why would you ever do that to anyone? Like, why? You know, it's just I can't even fathom a human being doing that. It's just, wow. Basically, there was an article that lactating females were not given adequate space, or I think the rooms weren't adequate to feed, or I don't know the science behind it, so somebody might have to help me out here. I'm not sure the story. The bottom line is there was accusations that male employees were stealing females' breast milk that were in the fridge. Like they would like something would be put in the company fridge and somebody would take it, you know? Yeah. So I don't know. I can't even imagine another human being doing that intentionally. I can't. It's just, wow. But it's crazy that you have to acknowledge that this is a potentially controversial take to wait for evidence. Yeah, but that's just the world nowadays, man. It is what it is. I think, because here's the problem. Like, a lot of these claims and a lot of these movements come from very justifiable points. And I think that in order to get some of these dickheads that actually do this shit a little bit of a reality check, it probably, at some points, I understand the extremism of it. I really do. That being said, I think if we continue down the path of that extremism, we cause more damage than actually good done for people. So it's a very fine line to walk, but I think anyone who says that it's wrong for you to wait and see for evidence and hear the story is also crazy. Like, that's insane. That's like actually insane. It's almost as insane as some fucking dickhead stealing breast milk from women at work. Why would you ever do that? Why would you ever do that? And again, before you guys make any mommy milk jokes, this came out after my argument, by the way, just for clarity here. My argument did not stem from this. My argument came before any of this shit was out, right? So before you throw my ass under the bus here, Tim Tech, you don't even want to know, brother. You don't even want to know. Like, come on. Maybe it just tastes good. Hey, man, look, if you like to taste breast milk, that's fine. You can do that. How about you don't steal it from lactating women at work who have it for their kids? Just a fucking thought. Just a thought. Like, why would you do that to a kid? Like, think about the kid. You know what I mean? Like, what? I can't fathom it. You know? I can't fathom it. I just can't. I can't. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Ah, shut up, chat. I'm not jealous. You guys are weird. That's really serious, guys. Don't joke about shit like that. Come on now. Be better than that. There's times to make the jokes and there's times to not, and this is definitely not one of those times. So, yeah. It's just fucked up. Due process, imagine we have a due process able to prosecute you, call you guilty for anything. That's just internet culture, bro. It's just internet culture. It is what it is. It's scary. It needs to be stopped for sure because like you will end up, and while a lot of, see, this is I think the best way to put it. The pathway to hell is paved with the best intentions. And this is something that I've had to think about a lot in my life for how I approach things, where I can get really hot-headed, I can get really passionate sometimes, and it can cloud my judgment. So it's really important for me to have people around me that can help me stay true to my roots, right? And understand what the right approach is to things, right? And I think you see a lot of that on the internet right now where people don't understand what kind of damage this can cause down the line. Like, I've seen some really, really fucking scary tweets. Yeah, Cyrus, exactly. For people who are innocent accused over the internet, their career is basically ruined. Yeah. And it's honestly, the social media platforms are starting to be held accountable, which is really good, but it's awful and dysfunctional for the world. It is beyond me that people in this day and age, you know, so you the perfect one. Somebody like, yeah, no, like you obviously. Okay, let's stop lactating female talk in my chat because these kids are all trolls and they're going to try to be stupid and not take it seriously, which we don't appreciate here. But it causes way more damage to the world, and I have seen what false accusations can do to people. They are truly evil, and I've seen to my direct family. And it's fucked up. It is fucked up, but people don't care because in their eyes, they see the show. They see, you know, the giant explosion, and they're just trying to enjoy it as entertainment. And that is so wrong. It is unbelievable. And it is scary. My ex falsely accused me. It feels fucking terrible. Yeah, dude. I've had people try to do shit like that to me before. It's fucked up. And now what you see happening, and this is in the Overwatch community alone, people might do things wrong, and you're teaching the next generation to go put it all out there on social media. So it becomes about clout, not about the right thing. And this happened very recently in the Overwatch community, where it doesn't actually help any of these people. It just creates drama, and it doesn't help them to get over it. Not all the time. Sometimes it does. If somebody's actually been a predator and shit and stuff like that, which is why I completely agree with a lot of the Activision Blizzard stuff that's going on. It's a lawsuit from the state. It's very serious, right? But I'm not looking for where the world is at right now. I'm a very forward thinker. I'm trying to look about where the world would be in several years if we continue to encourage this behavior. And we're looking at a dangerous world, folks. We're looking at a dangerous world. So I think it's really important for people to be able to step back and analyze situations, wait for the facts to come out, and not jump the gun because of headlines. And I consistently see in this community especially, people see a headline or a tweet or a post and completely jump the gun without waiting. And it's a very unsuccessful way to approach things in life because you're going to miss a lot of things that are really important, and it's not a healthy way to think. You're going to hard throttle yourself if you do that. So it's really important to maintain an open mind and be respectful. That's all I have to say about that. That's why I want to wait and see about this statement about Activision, because people might just be throwing headlines out there now because they'll stick. And you've seen this happen many times in many different aspects of the world, particularly in the last 3 to 4, well, I would say maybe back when I was leaving high school is when it really started, I think. And what's so sad is that a lot of these things come from great causes that are generally pretty accurate, that generally should be listened to. But it really discredits a lot of those good causes when people exploit it to push their own agenda, which I have seen many people do. It's even happened to me, guys. I never really talked about this too much, and I'm not going to give you the details, obviously. But, you know, I've had people knock on my door and lie about me, about shit like that. And it fucked my mental for about 1.5 years, right? I couldn't sleep. You know, I couldn't do all these things because I'm sitting here thinking, Mel, I'm a streamer. Like, obviously, I know I've never hurt a soul, and I never will, right? I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I hurt a soul, right? But you think people look at what happened when I made my mistake in May, right? People blatantly cropped the clip, and no one cared for the whole context. They just cared for justifying the shit on someone train. And while I was wrong for what I said, sure, 100%, not trying to discredit that, I didn't even get a fair shot to defend myself because people were so quick to jumping on the fuck you train, which is why I don't see myself really ever wanting to be a part of mainstream media because I just disagree with the practice. That's just how I think, you know? Social media is a friend, the same as an enemy, because it's a mirror that shows someone's true self, but also means people that influence lose the ability to make an honest mistake. 100%. And, well, that's just in the mainstream aspect store. So that's kind of like why I've started to enjoy streaming again. It's like, you know, I can just be me and just say, I don't care. You know, and me is not a bad person. You know what's so fucked up about it all? Like, if you were to compare the amount of charity streams, the amount of like things I've done to help people to the same people on Twitter who are spamming these clips of a mistake that I made or who are spreading hate about me, like my pile of good would probably be astronomically higher than theirs, right? And that's why, unfortunately, you see social media losing a lot of its credibility. And I think Emong said this, and Flats and I talked about this, and I think it's a really, really smart point from Emong, who's a great dude, great streamer. You know, he said the big problem with Twitter and a lot of these social media platforms is that you could have someone that has a PhD, an expert in the subject, and an incredible intellect, truly a great mind, right? And that person would have the same weight, if not less, than someone who has no credentials, that just says something funny or is shitting on someone, right? It's not become social media, the way it's evolved has gone to be more trolly and destructive rather than actual good things like it was intended to do. And you're starting to see countries and governments crack down on this. Like Australia is working to push a suit against Twitter, a law that basically holds them accountable for misinformation that people spread on their site, which it really is their responsibility. Because here's the reality, chat. I personally don't think a lot of these accusations that come out about people and suits should go on Twitter. I don't think it's productive to put it on social media. I think that's the nuclear option where people know sometimes they might know, well, we don't have anything. Let's just go on Twitter and let's just fucking ruin him anyway, or ruin her anyway, regardless of who it may be or a company, right? Like, I think that, but here's the problem. There's not really a right answer because there are times where people genuinely do things that are fucked up and there's no, like, how do you prove it? So it's an endless snowball of, well, what do we do? And there's not a right answer and it's fucked, you know? It's so sad. You know what I mean? Like, what do you do? How do you solve that? And the reality is, and this is the most frustrating part of life, you can't solve every problem. See, I wish we took that energy of trying to tear other people down and actually put it towards building something great to help people heal. And that's just not really what the internet's about nowadays. And it's sad because imagine if we put the same energy to actually helping people who are hurt, to actually helping make the world a better place that we do to tear people down nowadays. You know? Sad, sad, sad. What can you do, though? So that's why I play video games, and I want to create games that make the world a better place. Because here's the thing. Right? Here's the thing. Gaming, if you give people a good game, it's like unconditional love, right? Everyone can enjoy it. There's no biases. The game it's just itself. Like, it's just something that gives people equally a great experience and a good time. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you do. Like, all of humanity benefits, right? And that's why I think I love the concept so much, because you can really just unconditionally, regardless of circumstance, just give everyone something great. That is true kindness to me. Like, that's what I personally believe is true kindness for the world. Like, that's what I want to do. Because regardless of what everyone says, regardless of what everyone does, no matter how different people's opinions are, because there's a ton of different opinions out there, and I grew up around a lot of different ones, right? No matter what, you're still giving something good to everyone. And that is true kindness. That is unconditional love. That is what humanity is about. And that's what I want to be a part of. And that's why I believe in gaming. I think gaming is going to be the first industry since music really got involved in technology to do that for the world and in a more hands-on way that's never been seen before. And that's fucking incredible. Isn't that fucking sweet? You know? Everything you said is great but impossible. The more you tell me it's impossible, the more I want to do it. Just watch me. Just watch me, boys. Unless they use Twitter, they'll complain about their game. I mean, people can complain about the game I make as much as they want. That's a part of their right, and I respect it, you know? Like, I don't care what people say. You know, like, if I disagree with what you say or I don't like it, I'll just walk away and try to be better, you know? I don't have to argue with you about it. I'm just going to try to make it the best I can, you know? Yeah, we're just chatting to close out the stream. I might start doing this more often. Yeah, Rich, we're wrapping up. So if you want to go play or watch another streamer play, I'm just trying to talk to my community and bond a little bit. So we're just hanging out. It's unironically one of the best mentals I've heard online. Well, the problem is most people online are so out of touch with the real world that they don't understand what's going on. Because the internet is constant drama. It's fake. It's all headlines. It's not substance. And it's really easy. Like, I consider myself someone who is very good at looking at the underlying reasoning, at the rationale of certain things, and understanding how they work fundamentally. And it's really easy to not do that, and it's just in the same way. And let me rephrase. It's really hard to actually do that, just as it's really hard to be successful and achieve your goals in life, especially if you're aiming high. And it's really important to understand that that's what it takes to achieve your goals. It's to be different, because unfortunately, not everyone achieves their goals. And a lot of these people are stuck, not able to achieve their goals because they can't change the way they think. And I was very blessed to have teachers at a young age who taught me that in school. I'll never forget Miss O'Neill in my chemistry classes after my buddy Jay died. She, I acted up in class because I always would act up. I was a class clown. I'm sure you guys could assume, but not in a bad way. Like I was, an intellectual kid. I thought very freely. I learned how to think as an adult at a very young age because of circumstances in life that I was, kind of thrown under the bus into, but she pulled me aside after, and I realized I made my mistake right away. And I said sorry instantly. And so she pulled me outside the classroom and she just sat me down and she said, "Sam, I'll never forget this. This will be with me the rest of my life." She said, "Sam," she quoted Einstein. She said, "The definition of insanity is trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results." Like, I know you're not a bad kid, and I know you've been through a very tough time in this year. I want you to just try to think differently. Like, you have what it takes in your heart and in your mind, and I want you to just approach it differently, because I know you're not trying to be a part of the problem, but this is just kind of like who you are. And I really thought about that. And it really changed how I thought and how I approach things. And I was very blessed to have people like that around me. And that's why I apply that same thinking to Overwatch, and why I can get so hostile sometimes is because I see people doing this. And a lot of times in game, they talk like this and they think in that negative way. And the only way to get through to them is just that love smack, you know what I mean? Or just like you got to cut the shit, because I was lucky enough to grow up in Kentucky, where a lot of my coaches were hard like that with me, or a lot of my teachers were very forward with me, or my father was very forward with me about stuff like this. And, it made me a better man, and it gave me the tools to think in the ways that made me successful. And I attribute my quote-unquote success in being able to be a streamer and my work ethic and how I approach things strictly to that thinking philosophy. It has nothing to do with my inherent talent as a human being. It has nothing to do with where I came from or what I did or who I was. It has everything to do with my way and my willingness to be able to change and think about who I was and become a better man and apply that kind of work ethic to every aspect of my life. And that is how you grow. That is how you become successful. It is not through, oh, they were just born different. It's the way that people think and approach situations that will define who you are and how far you can get. And the reason why, if you look at Overwatch, to apply that to Overwatch, right? Let's think about this, right? A lot of people are stuck in plat simply because of the way they think, right? They're not willing to really look at how they can change to be better. It's easier to blame your teammates or blame the game or do whatever, right? And to a certain degree, that is true, right? But they're not willing to push themselves and really revolutionize the way they think, so they've lost before they've even tried, right? Like, they haven't even built a foundation for themselves to actually improve and become better. So how do you expect to improve and achieve your goals if you can't even think the right way, right? A lot of it starts in the mental game. You know what I mean? And that I was very lucky to learn that at a young age, and I'm trying to help teach that to the gaming industry to start. But born diff or built diff? Both. This is why people just need to focus on ourselves. My friend, before you die, told me to stay strong and focus on yourself. Yes, same here, dude. That's why I sat down on the path I did. I know you're hungover, but thanks for sticking around for the fireside chat, Sam. Extras, thanks to 5, homie. I appreciate it. You know, we can do this at the end of your stream. It's more fun than playing Overwatch. Kyle, what up? How you doing, bro? We finished up the games today. We played okay. We're just kind of chatting. It's difficult to look at my mistakes because I don't know what to do right, but all what I do is wrong. But if you start asking the questions, like Overwatch, what they do a great job of is giving the community the tools to actually improve. It's just that people don't think about how to use them. And again, it's that thought process that counts. That's the difference maker. It's not about the tools or anything like that. It's about how you think, right? Ask yourself the important questions. Really analyze what it is that you're doing, and that's where you can see a lot of improvement, right? Would you be willing to do a fundraiser for autism awareness? I mean, I'd be willing to do fundraisers for a lot of different things. Like, there are other parts of my life that I want to address first. Because, like, again, like when we grew up, chat, I'm sure everyone's kind of aware of this. It was a very different time that was not as inclusive. And a lot of us partook in things that nowadays we'd look back and say, why the fuck would we do that? But we just didn't know better, right? So there's a lot of other things on my list that I want to start off with, not to atone, because I never truly did anything wrong to anyone, right? But kind of being in the middle ground is not where I wanted to be. Like, I want to be a part of the solution, and I don't want to be neutral. I want to be somebody who actually goes out and makes the world better, right? And you can't make the world better if you're in the neutral. You need to be going forward. So that's a very tough thing to do. So there are other things that are on my agenda first that I want to kind of address and make the world better for. But it's on the list, yes, and one day I will get to that, but it's going to take me some time. I'm very realistic about what it is I can do and achieve in the moment, and I'd rather get power and influence first to make the world better before I jump the gun on and burn myself out, which is something that I have done in the past. So, yeah. I used to have so many brain dead views. Thank God I grew up. Yeah, I mean, it's education, right? You go out and you see the world, and that's another reason why I'm so grateful for the Overwatch community. The Overwatch community changed my perspective on a lot of different things just because I was willing to ask the questions, right? And I owe a debt to that I'll never be able to repay. And the best way I can repay it is by going out there and trying to make the world better every day. That's what we do. That's how we roll. So, you know, it kind of is what it is. So yeah, and again, and that's why I really disagree with so much of the internet culture nowadays. They don't care about growth. Like what the internet culture and the cancel culture is robbing people of, it's not about healing people. It's about tearing them down and robbing their growth. And I personally believe humanity's greatest asset is our potential. It's not about who we were yesterday. It's about who we are tomorrow, right? And obviously there are degrees of truth to that and how much that actually is applied to what people have done or going to continue to do, right? But personally, I believe all human beings are redeemable. And I think the world is a very, very scary place if we don't think human beings are redeemable. Like, it's glass half empty, half full. And, you know, I know a lot of people disagree with that take when they talk about abusers and shit like that. But I will say this, as somebody who dealt with abuse in his life that I don't talk about a lot, and I'm never going to, right? I have been a victim of some pretty serious abuse, including my family from when we were kids. And I would prefer to see everyone walk out of that better people, right? And I've made that choice. And I know a lot of people disagree with that shit, but I chose to overcome the things that broke my heart, that made my life very tough, to make the world a better place, because I'm willing to sacrifice anything to do so. And I completely understand why other people would not agree with that. And I am not telling you you're wrong for disagreeing. just in my personal belief, I would be willing to sacrifice anything to make sure that everyone can be redeemed, because that is true love. That is unconditional love. And I think the world's a better place like that. So if I have to bite the bullet, I have to bite the fucking bullet. I don't mind, right? That's just how I see the world. I mean, no, there's no point in talking about it, which is why I don't. What's done is done. I don't care. You know, it doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, what I have to do is go out and make the world a better place. That's why I love gaming so much. Gaming was my escape from bullshit. Gaming was my way out of things, right? And it doesn't actually help the people who are hurt because they hurt, right? Or the people who were hurt because of others. Like, ultimately, I have to, again, this is that forward thinking kind of thing that I'm talking about, where I want to, like, I have to be able to sacrifice everything and think ahead so that it's not just so that I can find a solution that's outside of the box, right? And I believe they're all there. I see that happening in Overwatch. I see that I apply that kind of thinking and that innovation to all the things that I care about. Because if I truly care, I have to be willing to go beyond. And it's really easy to lose sight of that. That's why you got to surround yourself with good people who keep you in check, right? And I wanted to be an island. I wanted to show I could do it all by myself. I was the most stubborn bastard. I still am one of the most stubborn bastards on this planet, right? But I've started to realize and value the importance of people around you that can keep you straight. And that's crucial. It's crucial, you know? So, yeah. So, you tried bringing the experimental since she got her self-heal back. Feels great. Yeah, I think she definitely needed the self-heal for sure. But I haven't really chalked it up. But, yeah. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's mystery, today's a gift. That's why we call it the present. Ah, it's funny. Kung Fu Panda. Ah, it's funny. Great flick. Great flick. Sacrificing yourself for a random kid? Yeah. Yeah. That's truly noble. Yeah. That's what I plan to do. I'm going to commit my entire life to making this industry better through any means necessary. And I don't care if people see what I'm doing as good. I don't care if people see what I'm doing as evil. I'm doing what I believe to be the best thing for the planet. And unfortunately, that goes both ways, right? Like, I'm going to have takes that people love and hate. So I just don't care. I just think I'm just going to do what I think is right. Period. End of story. Think Ball received too many nerfs? No, it's just Brig gatekeeping him. Ball would be really strong if Brig wasn't in the game. So yeah, you just got to, Brig is just still detrimental to the game's success. So yeah. Thanks for talking about all that, Sam. I've been through some shit too, so seeing you out there kicking ass is an inspiration to us. Hey, I appreciate that. That's what we're trying to do, man. Like, I want to show people that all humans can move on and they can all achieve their potential. But like, the internet is so fixated on destruction rather than growth. It's just going to be bad for the world, right? And it's just tough. Because if these people actually cared about fixing the world and making it better, they'd spend less time bitching on Twitter and more time going out and actually doing something. Because it's easy to sit there and talk about it. It's hard to sit down and go do the work and actually change people's minds and change people's lives. That's what's tough. But the real go-getters, the real successful people in the world are the people who actually do that. It's easy to bitch on Twitter. It's hard to go out there and make the world a better place. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Is what it is. That's why Twitter and Reddit and all these sites chat, they have no credibility. You shouldn't give them the time of day, because those people are not doers, right? They're the peanut gallery. The peanut gallery will never be happy, because the peanut gallery are in the peanut gallery because they're upset that they never went out and did something, right? Or they didn't have the talent, or they're making excuses mentally. You can't surround yourself with that shit. You got to surround yourself with better stuff than that. Set order in your house before you criticize the world. Exactly. You know what my favorite saying from my dad is, chat? You know what my favorite saying from my dad is? Charity starts at home. Right? Charity starts at home. Until your home is perfect. And I saw so many families as a kid, entitled families that spent their time shit-talking everyone else. And guess which families were the most troubled at home? The same families who were going out preaching about all these other things, other people, shit-talking other people. Those people were always the most troubled at home. You know what I mean? You want to make the world a better place? Why are you playing Overwatch? Because I think Overwatch is going to be the game to do it. I set all my marbles here, and I'm not moving camp because I still have faith, even if leadership has done a bad job. You have advice for overcoming anxiety? To be honest, I'm not someone that was riddled with anxiety a lot in his life. Like, there were some things that I was very anxious about. There were some things that I'm very nervous about. And there have been times where it really has been crippling to me. You just need to let your ambition outweigh your fear and surround yourself with people that will help you do that. Like, that's why I'm so grateful for my friends nowadays, because, you know, in my worst moments, I've started to realize that they'll be there for me no matter what. And I've made that oath. I hate the notion, and this is what makes me so mad about content creators and some of my friends even that I've seen, is like, if my friend made a mistake, do you really think I'm going to abandon them? Are you fucking kidding me? That's got to be some of the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my life. And I see it a lot from content creators. When a content creator makes a mistake and they're worried about, like look, I get worrying about your brand. I do, right? But you know what? I think it's worse to abandon someone who made a mistake, especially if they're your friend, because you should be trying to make them better people. Like, I don't care what kind of mistake my friend made. You best believe I'm holding them accountable more than anyone else, but I'm also helping them grow, because that's life. That's what I signed up for, right? I'm going to quote my favorite show of all time here. Ready? I'm going to quote my favorite show of all time. Those who break the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. I cannot stand fake shit like that, because humanity's goal should be to be the best we can be. You can't take people to their potential if you say fuck them and you can't grow anymore. It's just so sad. I can name some specific instances of this. I'm not going to, though. I will say I lost a lot of respect for a lot of people based on the decisions that they made. Now, does that mean I'm going to sit there and say, you can't grow, you can't get better either? No, because that's hypocritical, right? You can forgive. But, you know, that's not Kakashi, it's Obito. That he learned from Obito. So, yeah, it's just, you know, it's just silly. Still one of the greatest storylines of all time, and really made me think about life. That's why I like Naruto so much. I was going to joke and say Naruto, but it's base. It's truth. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. Like, I will never abandon any of my friends if they make a mistake. Ever. Ever. Obviously, I have to prioritize my own life. I'm not saying you have to give up everything for your friends, but I'm not going to abandon my friends. I'm just not going to do that. That's scummy. But it is what it is. So, facts. Anyway, feels bad, man. Yeah, I need to get some food here, chat. I'm hungry. What do you guys think I should get to eat? Am I about to go rogue and order some T-Bell? Fuck. Are you political? I hate politics. I hate it. I think politics are the most misleading problem starters than anything I've ever seen. Politics, modern day politics is the snakiest, most fake, anti-productive bullshit I've ever seen. Because the problem is people, because of their political party in a bipartisan system, are more in tune with doing what their party has told them than what they actually believe to be right. And that can be incredibly blinding. So do you class streamers you play with as friends? I'd like to. But I think this year definitely gave me a bit of a reality check about who my real friends are and who aren't. So, you know, it is what it is. But regardless of that, and obviously I have no bad, don't take that like as me saying I have bad blood with anybody. I have no bad blood with anybody, and I still love a lot of my streamer friends, but they're streamer friends. They're not always real friends. I will say there are a couple streamers that I would consider to be lifelong real friends. Yes, 100%. Politics has just become so polarizing that it's not about the right thing anymore. It's about your party. And that creates more problems than it solves. Just look at America. like it's dumb. So I don't even talk about it. I think the whole system is fundamentally flawed. I don't even vote at all because I think the system's fundamentally flawed. And if I want to change the world, I'll go out there and make it a better place myself with my own two hands rather than relying on guys waiting there for their lobbyist paycheck to do it for me. So, yeah. Oh, just like the mayhem stuff. That was it. That was what I was talking about. It's the best way to reach out to me. Twitter, Discord DMs. We take a 30-second break to talk about this fire-ass merch repping. Yeah, G sleeves. Chat, I'm talking to some people this week about getting a consistent factory because, like I said, I refuse to put this shit out there until I get a consistent means to actually deliver the product. The supply chains were so fucked. Like I can't rightfully push a business that way. I just can't. So I'm just biding my time. So the next step is direct democracy. Here's the thing. Direct democracy is scary too, because I personally believe that if you are not capable of educating yourselves on issues, you shouldn't be voting, which is why I don't vote, because I do believe I do respect people's right to vote, but we also have to be very careful about if I'm not educated on a subject and there's a lot of us, right? We could end up fucking things up really bad. Right. So I wish there was a better way to educate people on everything that they were voting on in a more efficient way so that they could make good decisions. But again, I don't really know. I don't have the solution, which is why I don't get involved, because I just don't know. I don't have the answer. So I'm just going to let people who do have the answers go out and get after it. Like now? Yeah, like now. So yeah, I'm not educated. That's why I don't vote. Politicians just lie about everything, making it impossible. Facts. And actually, yes. Unless you teach people how to actually read bills and what they imply, but they're so thick and hard. Like it's so fucking stupid. Like, I think if there's anything that we should learn from this year about media, it's that people don't actually look into situations and what has happened, and they just jump the gun completely. Like, if there's anything that we've learned, because the amount of times I've seen a headline come out saying things and people assume the worst, they say horrible things about people without actually looking at what happened, is scary. It is really scary, but luckily I think that it's gotten so bad that it's starting to lose credibility, which is great. And it's going to take that to happen for the world to clean itself up. It's really bad now. It's really fucking, it's so bad that I've just stopped looking. I'm like, dude, what do we even expect at this point? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Think about gas prices. I mean, it's not great. It's not great. Obviously, you want those to be lower so people have more money to spend in the economy. But I don't know. I think it's silly that we shut ours down and ask the rest of the world for it, because it's still getting mined in a least safe way. In the Middle East over there with OPEC, I think it's called. Is OPEC? Chad, is OPEC the world's leader for oil right now? Is that the proper term? I'm not sure. So your opinion on guns? I have no fucking clue. No clue. I am not educated, so I don't know. I have to educate myself first. What is that business called? Is it OPEC, chat? Help me out here. I used to study. It's an alliance of countries. Okay, thank you. All right, you got me. I just don't care. It's not productive. It's just not, you know? What's your opinion on women? They're not real. Women don't actually exist. It's all a bait. Nice try. You need to describe the political meta to us? You want to know the political meta? Everyone's shitters. They're all shitters. They're all bad. See, chat, I think I just ended sexism. Because how can you be sexist if women don't actually exist? See when I'm picking up what I'm putting down? You believe in manifesting your own destiny? Yeah, I do. You can't choose your heritage, but you can choose your legacy. Something I told myself every day. Sam, who do I go to prom with then? A organic omnic. Do you consider yourself an old school philosopher? I don't consider myself anything but me. I don't really care what associations are put on me. I'm just myself. I'm not sure, Sen. I don't make my thumbnails, so I don't know. Yeah, no more games. I need chat. We need to decide on what I want to order. What do I order, chat? What chat? Your girlfriends are organic omnics. They're not actually girls. All right, you've been baited. You've been baited. Nice try. I'm not falling for this shit. I came from a stork. Came from a stork. In-N-Out is not good. In-N-Out is dog shit. I'm thinking T-Bell, chat. Oh no, are we doing T-Bell? T-Bell, Wendy's. I could go for a burrito. We're gonna do a burrito. We're going Chipotle, baby. We're going Chipotle, baby. Let's load this son of a gun up. Ooh. Need me some Chipotle. What? Where the fuck is my Chipotle? This is some bullshit. No way. No fucking shot, chat. No fucking shot. No way. No way. Absolutely no way, bro. Dude, where's my Chipotle? What the fuck? No, this is some bullshit. No. No. Burrito. There's just no way. Chad, there's no fucking way. Okay. We're good. We're good. I found it. Half steak, half hot chicken, white rice, black beans, queso, fucking corn salsa, sour cream, cheese, lettuce. Oof. Let's go. We're in business, baby. Bet. Oh. Now we're fucking talking, boys. Now we are fucking talking. Oh, yeah. $20, $4 tip. Good shit. No guac. No, not with queso and sour cream. Wouldn't go well. Ooh, fire. You need to see me cook? I mean, I can cook the basics. Dude, I'm lightheaded right now. I'm probably gonna have to get off here in a minute, chat. Oh. Excuse me. Hablas en español? Hablo un poquito de español, sí. Pero, it's been mucho tiempo. It has been. It has been? Uf. Mi español es muy mal. Ahora. Necesito practicar español. No lo haces mal. Yeah. Whatever. Speak Arabic? I never learned Arabic. I think my grandma speaks Arabic, and my grandpa did too, but I never did. Cuando quieras, podemos practicar y de paso me ayudas en el W. Gracias. ¿Te gusta un burrito con queso y pollo? Obviously. Why wouldn't I? We need videos of Sam's life outside Overwatch? I don't think we do. I think the only thing that keeps me at peace is that I can get away from this horseshit community sometimes. I won't lie, dude. It is crazy how different the real world is to what this community's become. It's wild, dude. Would you consider becoming one of Adele's backup dancers? No. Gonna have to give that a hard pass. Thought of streaming other games before? Yeah, I mean, I was gonna stream some Isaac. You know, I was thinking about recording like Isaac videos. I think that would be so much fun. I love my Isaac runs. I feel like I give very good commentary on things too. So I'd be very good at doing games like that. It's just, it's hard for me to fall in love with games like that. You know what I mean? Adele doesn't deserve you, Sam. Truth. Watch boring. They watch your personality. Samito Kitchen Channel be cool. Yeah, I definitely want to diversify how I do content, you know. But we'll see. All right, guys. I'm going to call it now. I need to get some water. I'm pretty hungover. A lot of wine last night. Paid for a big steak dinner last night too. Oof. But it's for my boy who's having his first son, so 100% worth it. You gotta, if you don't spend money on things like that in your life, you're fucking doing it wrong. That's my opinion. Podcast soon, yeah. We can start a weekly podcast where we just talk about gaming and shit like that. Like, you know, I'm totally down for that. I'm talking about, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. We'll call it Samito's Rants, the Rant Cast. Or something like that. And I'll just talk. That's all it's going to be. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you all tomorrow. Much love. See you later.